simple rule. Whoever pays the most is your new boss.
That's true, I guess. Hey everyone, welcome back to Mr. Eastland Plays. I am your vine swinging host, Mr. Eastland, and I am back from the proverbial COVID grave. Yeah, it's been a week since I got COVID, and now I'm feeling pretty good. Still pretty strongly testing positive, but moving in a likewise positive direction. So we're here to pick up where we left off about Archon Quest. We've got a lot of extra stuff. The Spiral Abyss just reset. We've got the Imaginarium Theater that I've still been saving because the big thing we're doing today is we are pulling for the Pixel Boy himself, Kinich, and this pretty good banner. I think I have Toma C6. I don't know about Kujo Sara. Let me see. What's our situation here? I only got C1 of Kujo Sara. Not that I'm ever going to build her, but it's good to get those cons. Toma, I'm at C5, so it'd be cool to get that C6 for Toma. I could build him in the future. He's up there with Kachina as and Noelle as ones that I'm kind of interested in building. We'll see. But definitely want some Chevrolet. I'm at C0 Chevrolet. And I would love to get some of those cons. Those are going to be the best ones. So, first things first, I need to check what my pity is. Because I think I did a 10 pull on Mualani. I gotta double check. Yeah, I got another Kachina. That's right. Yeah. So I'm at 10. Let me get that up to 10. 9, 10. There we go. And we are going to, I think, should we start with the 10? I think I had some other announcements. Hold on. Other housekeeping things to do. Let me make sure my bot's up. Again, it's been a while. I've got to check off all my boxes here. If you're interested in seeing more of this playthrough, please go back into the YouTube VODs and check those out. I've got a lot of Genshin stuff. I haven't posted the other Natlin things yet, but it's on my to-do list. I just started a new job, so things have been kind of hectic. And my sister's getting married. So there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. I'm fitting this in. I want to get the 5.0 to-do list for streaming done so I can get back to regularly scheduled programming. Also join Discord. Love to have you there. Exclamation point Discord in the chat and in the description. And oh yeah, and if you're watching this on YouTube, please join me live on Twitch. It's much more fun that way. I'd love to hear from you. So let's get started with putting. Actually, I don't need to put my resin on cooldown. That's kind of nice. Yeah, let's do some pulls. I'll start with another 10. Let's go. For those new, I do these one at a time because I don't like to go over. If I end up doing a 10 pull and it's like the first one, then I've done 9 pulls unnecessarily. I don't want to waste the good luck on like a C1. Nothing yet. Should be getting the 4-star right here. Sacrificial Sword actually might be good. I don't know if I have that R5 yet. No. And this should be number 20. Okay. Let's check on that sack sword. Let's see, sacrificial sword. Okay, I do have the R5. But now I can start building another one. Do I have... No, that's my 6th one, huh? Or I guess my 7th. Okay, cool. Alright. It's better than getting another eye of perception, I guess. At this point, like, the weapons that I'm getting, it's like, yeah, I guess it's fine. Just grab that, whatever. Oh, because I was doing, that's right. I was doing this. And I got one more, right? One more for the ley line? Yeah. So let's finish that. And then we gotta finish the Star Conquest. We absolutely, positively have to. I haven't gotten spoiled yet, and I'm running that risk.
Fresh and floral. Let's light it up. Teamwork is dream.
Don't even have that burst ready.
You're dead meat.
It's about.
Extract.
There.
No touching.
This team is pretty good. I like the burn melt team. I also have like Riotsley as an option for that too. Okay, perfect. Like that. And I usually do a fourth one. More space left, that's right. I forgot. One thing I might have to do on stream, I don't want to, but I might have to, is just like burning some artifacts. I don't know. It's tough. It's tough.
Adventure to everybody stand neutralized. All hail. Born of ice and frost. Huh? Let's get it on. Ha!
Where are they were?
Ha! Teamwork is dream. A little ambiance. Access denied.
There we go. And I usually do another one of these. Grab these. Okay. Did I miss anything? No, I'm good. So now I can go to the alchemy station and make a couple condensed, and that will be my 160. I already have a maximum to 5. Okay, that's gonna be a problem. See, this is the situation where, like, I want to burn those. Is it Wednesday? Hold on. Yeah, okay, I do need more order. So I'll actually burn them here. I do need to do some artifact farming really, really soon. But, again, my artifact inventory is full. So, not going to be able to do that today. But I have so many characters I'm building that need the order ones that I will not be I will not have too many of these.
Our bond is strong.
Excuse me.
Shower me with
Grab this. What's not in the pool? There we go. One and 2 in another 20 seconds.
Silence!
let the world come alive. Ridiculous. Dissipate.
Remember, health comes first. Bow your head.
There we go. Team 2 strong. Very nice, very nice. Oh, did I press continue? Wait a minute, wait a minute. Did I press the wrong button? Hold up. No, I didn't. Okay. Sometimes I go on autopilot. Leave, please. crafting, and then I think we'll do the trial first. I'm really curious to test out Kinichi before I actually pull him, and then we'll do some more pulls, and then we'll start. I gotta be frequent with the pulls, because you never know when I'm gonna lose that 50-50, and then we gotta go through a whole nother round. Test run. Oh, that's right! These have cool test runs. I'm excited. Alright, interesting. Oh, hi. Okay. I was trying to hold the skill.
Are you running away?
Fine, I won't. Well, actually, why?
Don't get too close. Locked on.
This is kind of cool. Wait. Where? Oh, I gotta hit the skill? There we go. Okay, this is gonna take a little bit of practice. Okay, do have to defeat some opponents. That is an objective, so should probably focus on doing that. Gotta get up under there, I guess.
Okay.
Nope, guess not. Do we just gotta get to the top? Okay, yeah.
10 points for agility.
Grab these. The other twos were definitely a lot more linear, a little bit easier to follow. Come on, get up.
Help! You're toast!
I got you covered. My mistake.
Oh, there we go. And then press the skill button. Got it.
Fire it up. Okay. Claim these souls. Target acquired.
To which none can compare. Especially not when I'm in a bad mood. Measly insects! Now you must pay.
Alright.
Supporting fire. Okay.
Bow before your king! Submit your souls in sacrifice!
My gosh, there's more. Holy cow. So we got a normal attack, and then when it charges... Oh, he's dead. Okay. Oh, that was challenge complete. Oh, interesting. The sound effects are really, really cool. All 3 other trials. Okay. Raiden Shogun should be done in like 2 seconds.
Illusion shot!
This is almost like the team that I use for Raiden anyway. That's funny.
I'm going in! Torn to oblivion!
Just delete things.
Rain outlines your fate. Out of the frying pan, into the... Witness the power of Gugwa. Teamwork is dreamwork. You're toast! Inazuma shines eternal.
Deleted. Where are you going, right? Okay. Other trial stages. Let's do Toma.
Dodge this. This moment will be frozen in
Boom boom! Time for your arraignment. Hey-ya!
Check this out. Huh? I got you covered.
Excuse me.
Ja.
Still don't know how Yanfei like works.
Incinerate!
Oh, it was over. Okay. Kujosara. What did that do?
You're in for a little shock.
Honestly, I have no idea how Kujosara works. Maybe I should have like read something.
Let the show begin.
I'm not sure.
Let's spark things.
Quiver! Glory to the Shogun!
Do I like mark him or something?
Again.
Oh. Could probably just defeat all these enemies with the other characters. Okay, dead. Okay, Chevy. Should be fun. What do I got? Official, Lisa, Toma. Okay.
Fire it up!
Come a little closer. Try not to enjoy this.
Here's backup!
Do not attempt to resist! Justice will prevail! Midnight Phantasmagoria!
Blitz.
Check this out!
Let's spark things.
Stop right there! You asked for it! Oz, reveal!
I got you covered!
Alright. Easy peasy. Exit. It didn't seem like there's a DPS in that last team. It's like, I want to set up with all these characters. That's alright. Trials are very easy. Let's do more pulls. Oh, I got 6. Let me stock up. Okay. What are we gonna get? We're gonna get a character this time. Oh. Come on. Chevy. No. Well, T6 Toma. Okay, we got one. We got one. Oop. Didn't mean to back out that far. Oh, did I go one ahead? No. And last one. No. Okay. Every time we get a break in the action for the Archon quest, I'll do another 10. Okay, Toma. Now I might have to build you. When Blazing Barrier is obtained or refreshed, damage dealt by all party members normal attacks charge and plunging attacks increased by 15%. It's pretty good. And, oh, I gotta do this too. Grab those.
Add Astra.
Get another little Primo buff.
Thank you for coming.
Alright, now we can continue. 20 minutes in. Let's do it. Is there a good place to warp here? The answer is no. That's kind of dumb. So last we left off, we fought off the Abyss here and cured the boss lady's like abyssal corruption. We still don't know anything about where Kachina and the rest of the like soldier or the winners went. So we've got no information about that. But we're still here at with the people of the Springs, and we still got to go to the people of the Scions of the Canopy. So we probably have a whole nother little vignette to complete before we get back to the A plot.
Paimon feels like a whole new Paimon after those 2 days in the hot springs. The Abyss kind of threw a wrench in our relaxation,
Oh,
though.
we had fun afterward.
Still, spending time here really has felt like a vacation.
Oh, that's right. We saved the boss lady, but she died anyway.
The Kaholasaurs
Because she
are
was
so
like already
nice and so
too
fun to play
too
with. Their
deteriorated.
bellies are super bouncy. Oh,
Or she's
and
going
Atea's
to
snacks
die.
were
Whatever.
so delicious. She gave Paimon some for the road just this morning, actually.
Yeah, what's she up to?
Yelling at some kids who got caught throwing stones in the hot springs, so not much has changed since we first met her.
That is Atea's the one,
Hey, you guys. Sleep well last night?
the boss lady.
Yep, this area is so nice.
Glad you like it. I was thinking of taking you guys out to do some sea fishing.
Ooh, sea fishing.
Later tonight, we can eat whatever we
Yum.
catch. Fresh fish is absolutely delicious right off the grill.
Hey, Mualani!
Yeah? What do you need?
The team sent out to fight in the Night Warden Wars has returned.
Oh, whoa,
Kachina?
okay.
Is she back as well?
Kachina fell in battle.
Oh, but it's okay.
But don't worry, the team was
Yeah.
victorious, so the rite of resurrection will be held in the stadium soon.
Poor Kachina, she had to experience death.
That's a relief. The Abyss is cunning, and it was her first time. Mistakes are bound to happen.
Exactly.
She'll get him next time.
She deserves to hold her head up high.
All right, thanks for letting me know. We'll head out in a bit.
Okay, A plot's coming back. There's gonna be something. She's
Jeez,
gonna be like stuck
she
down
sounded
there
a little
in the
anxious
death
there. Had
plane.
me thinking it was bad news for a moment.
Mualani, you said the Abyss was cunning just now, but it seems like the Abyss just wants to destroy everything. Like, think about all those monsters that attacked your tribe. If there really was some sort of cunning plan, wouldn't it make more sense to send them to attack Kachina and her small team?
Maybe?
Not that Paimon wants them to be in any more danger, it's just...
Relax, I get it. The Abyss is difficult to understand, that's for sure. At a glance, it certainly seems like the only goal is total destruction.
God, what do they know about the Abyss?
The Abyss
They've been
isn't a
fighting it
living
for so long.
entity after all, so what capacity for logic or planning could it possibly possess? But through our long history of fighting the Abyss, we've realized things aren't quite so
We know the leader,
simple.
actually.
500 years ago, the Abyss invaded Tevat. You know about that, right?
Yeah.
That's right.
Took down Conria.
Conria suffered greatly during that time. But so did every other nation in Tevat, and Natlan was the worst affected of all.
The
It
country
took
of war.
the combined efforts of the then Pyro Archon and heroes from every tribe to finally repel the Abyss. Even so, the effects of the invasion lingered for hundreds of years, only able to be reversed little by little. Our tribe's waters were contaminated. The Children of Echo's territory was overrun by dangerous sludge surging from underground. Unrelenting black winds tore across the lands of the Flower Feather clan. It was like each disaster was designed for a specific
Ew,
tribe.
gross. So the Abyss was really trying
Exactly.
to muck things up.
We once thought that the Abyss's desire for destruction was a sort of primal instinct. But its methods are, in truth, marked by intelligence. We now believe the Abyss has invaded the Night Kingdom and has the capacity to read the memories of this land at any given moment.
Is that what's in the Night Kingdom? The memories of the land?
And that's how it became so dangerous and cunning. Almost like it knows you inside and out.
Yes, and that's why we've been unable to fully eradicate it, even
But
after
if we-
all this time.
Expel it from the Night Kingdom, then it won't have that knowledge?
Luckily, the problems left behind by the Abyss have been successfully addressed by the various Pyro Archons we've had over the years. Now every tribe is prospering and things are looking up. I mean, just look at what we managed to do a few days ago. We totally fought them off.
Yeah, it's all fine. But did we fight much against the Abyss in the other nations? I know we did in Mondstadt. In Liyue, it was the Fatui, I thought. And in Inazuma, we were fighting against the Archon. I don't know. People in Natlan are the worst off for sure.
You must have had to sacrifice a lot to get to this point.
Every battle, every sacrifice is in pursuit of a future where we get to stop fighting. Responsibility, duty, unavoidable burden. Everyone in Natlan views the war differently, but I believe we will be rid of the Abyss one day. And the efforts of all who fought against them will become a story for the ages. To think that my name could survive in ballads passed down to future generations, it's kind of romantic. Everyone has something that drives them forward, you know.
Yeah, you can do it.
We have to. Not only for ourselves, but for our future. Anyway, let's head to the stadium. Our fishing trip can wait until Kachina's back with us. The sea's not going.
All right, let's resurrect someone, I guess. Where's the white mage? Yeah, the 4 of them are back, but not Kachina. I'm really curious how this is going to go down.
Whoa, this place is packed already.
Of course. No one's gonna miss out on the chance to welcome our heroes back from battle. It's their moment of glory. Kachina's gonna be so flustered. She's never had this many eyes on her before.
Oh, don't mock her. She's so cute.
Yeah, she doesn't seem like the kind of person who likes being the center of attention.
Yeah, it kind of sucks
like
that
I'm
she
just
had
in
to be
time.
the, like, focus of her entire clan.
Yeah, a commission ran longer than expected, but I made it. I heard about the incident with your tribe, Mualani. Is everyone all right?
Yeah, it's all taken care of. Our new friend here's got some tricks up his sleeve, by the way. He's just as strong as Kachina made him out to be.
Yeah, it could have been better.
Hey,
Always room
look!
for improvement.
Is it about to start?
That's right. Someone will come out and recite a eulogy, and then we'll sing the Ode of Resurrection together.
Wow, we go through a whole freaking
Come on,
funeral.
let's find a spot
A
with a
whole
good view.
eulogy.
When the singing starts, just follow my lead and you'll be fine. Let's go somewhere higher up so Kachina can spot us.
It's kind of cute. Everyone sings. Oh, the old man.
Warriors of Natland, heed the call of life. We are the inheritors of memory and legend. Those who grew alongside sun and wind. Those who forged our own destiny and future. That is Natland's fire.
So they're
The
resurrected from
lifeblood
fire.
of our nation.
Oh, dude, the hair is so sick. Interesting. Dahu Dore, Dahu Dore, come back, Kachina, this way. Yeah, I wasn't close. Wonder what language this is. Just pull her soul out of the ashes. She ain't there. Sorry.
I could not find Kachina within the Night Kingdom, or locate her ancient name.
I knew it. I knew it. Time to go looking for her. Oh, shoot. Has this ever happened before?
What?
What does that even mean?
Yeah, what
Usually
does that
once
even
the
mean?
ode is complete, the Pyro Archon and resurrected person will emerge from the flames. But something went wrong.
What's going on? This has never happened before.
Uh-oh. Looks like a job for the Traveler.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious. Clearly, the team sent to fight the Abyss didn't win after all.
Ooh,
Think
shoot.
about it. The Ode rekindles all victors. We've witnessed it countless times. Since the Archon couldn't find Kachina in the Night Kingdom, that must mean there's more to this victory than meets the eye.
Oh, he did the whole, yo, you guys suck.
Hey! You just haven't gotten over the fact that Kachina beat you in the pilgrimage!
Pathetic. The both of you.
Your wild guesses are misplaced. We completed our mission.
Maybe you did, but who's to say whether that little girl even contributed at all? Maybe she got scared and ran off. Why would the YUB recognize someone like her, even if she was on the winning team?
Yeah, why would the YUB recognize someone like you?
How dare you insult a hero of Natlan like that? Kachina sacrificed herself to repel the Abyss. She doesn't deserve to be subjected to your vile rumors when she's not even here to defend herself.
Calm down,
Yeah, she'd
Mualani.
kick your ass.
There's no point arguing with the likes of them.
I can't just sit here and let them slander her like that.
To insult a hero of Natlan, the person actually has to be a hero.
You...
Yeah, shark bite
Think
him.
about it, everyone. Who do you think is really at fault here? A girl who never should have even gone to war? Or the great Pyro Archon? Why would the rules of our nation suddenly stop
No.
working?
You're gonna insult the Pyro Archon? She's gonna burn your ass.
That's true. If she wasn't revived, it must mean she failed to achieve victory.
Alright, you gotta say something, Pyro
Maybe the
Archon. Come
YUB
on.
interpret victory in different ways?
I mean, that girl didn't look all that strong to me.
Yeah, gotta speak up.
Kachina wouldn't
Get your
have
people.
run. That's
Get your people
not
in
like her
line.
at all.
No, she's been waiting for this moment for too long. No matter how daunting the situation, no matter how scared she might feel, she's always the first person to stand up and face it head on. We don't even know what happened. So don't you dare try to use this as an excuse to vent your anger or slander her reputation.
Fine. We'll find out what happens soon enough. Then, we'll see who truly deserves glory.
That's
Alright.
enough.
Finally.
There is no doubt about today's victory, or Kachina's part in it. She is a hero worthy of our admiration and celebration. However, the failure of today's ceremony is undeniable. Kachina has not been rekindled, and I offer you all my deepest apologies as I continue to investigate this matter. To prevent
Take
further
us with you.
casualties, I have decided to suspend the pilgrimage until this matter is resolved.
What?
No one is all-knowing. No one is infallible, not even myself. But doubt is a means by which we seek the truth, not a weapon we wield against others.
I didn't mean it that way, Archon. I just...
Yeah, bullshit.
If there are things you wish to clarify, then ask me directly. Doubt my answer if you wish. But now's your chance. You have concerns? State them.
Yeah, say it with your full face, my dude.
No, of course not.
Even though I have said nothing to change your mind, then it would seem the truth never mattered to you at all.
No, even though I've said nothing to change your mind. Yeesh.
That guy doesn't even have the courage to answer the Pyro Archon's question. So much for all that glory talk earlier.
Yeah, you would have run away facing the abyss.
I have a question, Archon.
Why do you
My
suck?
friend Kachina. Do you have any idea where she is?
Yeah, let's go get her.
It's extremely important to me. I know you said you were investigating the situation, but I'm sorry, that's not enough.
I've already shared everything I know. If you want to learn the truth and rescue your friend sooner, you should join the investigation. So, what do you say?
Of course I'll join.
In that case, come see me in the speaker's chamber.
We should join them.
Oh, and if it's not too much trouble, could you drop by as well, Traveler?
Oh, she
I'd like
knows
to
me.
have a chat.
He's like, oh, me?
Rest assured,
Okay.
everyone, I'll keep the tribal chiefs informed on the progress of the investigation. Once again, I apologize for the outcome of this ceremony. If there are no further questions, let's part for now.
Did she just ask us to come along?
Yeah, I
believe
think she
she
did.
did. Let's go. I'd like to know what's going on myself.
Why doesn't everyone show up to the speaker's chamber? I guess if you go, you have to investigate, and not everyone wants to, not into that type of commitment. I don't know.
The situation is urgent,
So
so
these
I'll
are
get
the 6
straight to the point.
tribes, 3 on
Kachina
each
is
side. I wanna know.
undoubtedly a hero of Natlan, and I'm deeply sorry this happened to her. There's been unrest in the Night Kingdom, but I don't know what's causing it. As a result, I've been unable to track down her location. Until we find and address the cause of the unrest, the Ode of Resurrection will continue to be ineffective.
That's a big deal. We don't want to keep losing heroes.
Kachina won't be able to come back?
That's correct. Not until the problem with the Night Kingdom is resolved.
Is the Night Kingdom like purgatory?
How long will that take?
It's hard to say.
Kachina always dreamed of fighting the Abyss. Of doing her part to defend Natlan. She wasn't afraid of death because she knew, if it came down to it, the Pyro Archon would be there to bring her back to life. Whenever we sat down together, exhausted from training, she would always hum the Ode of Resurrection.
Aww.
She was supposed to come back to us. We were supposed to hug her and celebrate with her and share her joy. We supported her every step of the way, but what are we supposed to do now?
Dang.
Sit peacefully and wait for her return?
The VA going
Lose
off.
ourselves in grief over her death? Tell me, are we her friends? Or her murderers?
Oh, shoot.
That's not fair, Mualani.
It's all right. I understand your rage and your grief. Kachina's life means a great deal to me, Mualani.
Okay, Mualani. Putting in the story work. Respect.
Believe me, I want to bring her back as soon as possible. I would give you that peace of mind if I could, but please, hear what I have to say so I can at least give you a broader picture of the issue we are now
Let's
facing.
just go down there and see it ourselves.
Considering the recent attack on your tribe, I believe the Abyss has found a new means of undermining the rules of our nation.
Oh.
You mean?
The Sacred Flame. The foundation of our resistance against the Abyss.
Uh-oh.
If we continue to hold the pilgrimage and send teams to fight the Abyss, there will likely be more casualties. But if we stop altogether, the Sacred Flame will only grow weaker.
Okay,
The Abyss will scale up their attacks, and the tragedy we saw with the people of the Springs will only be the first of many.
Interesting. So they're like trying to deter the pilgrimage, and then if the pilgrimage stops, then the flame gets weaker, and then everything goes to shit.
If we compare the two choices, the former seems to be the lesser of two evils.
There was two choices. What'd you say? Yeah. So, I mean, we just gotta keep going down there and know that there's gonna be casualties.
Sorry, I know that may sound harsh, but I bear the name Malipo. Weighing the costs is my duty. The raw truth can be cruel. But we need to understand it if we want to approach this rationally.
But what would you say, Mualani? This is personal for you. And unlike Kanich, I dare say it's not a simple case of weighing up which course of action is less painful, is it?
No. I can't choose between them, and I don't want to. Saying that one is preferable over the other is disrespectful to the people who suffered.
You're saying it doesn't matter whether I suspend the pilgrimage. The consequences will be equally painful.
Yes. What happened to Kachina breaks my heart. But I couldn't bring myself to sacrifice other people for her sake.
What about if it's you?
And that is the crux of the problem. It's not simply a matter of choosing the lesser of two evils.
Yeah, it's one thing to go to war if you know you're going to get brought back, but will you choose the risk of death of your own accord?
Either way, there will be people who suffer. And the end result will be the same. Belief in the pilgrimage will waver. Once doubt has crept in, the people will no longer unite in battle against the Abyss. And that is exactly what the Abyss wants.
I mean, you can't do the latter and just fight on the surface because you're going to get innocent people involved.
Their ultimate goal isn't to break the rules that make the Ode of Resurrection work. It's to destroy the people's faith in them, to prevent what happened to Kachina from happening to anyone else. We need to suspend the pilgrimage. So that is my current plan. And in the meantime, I've made efforts to strengthen each tribe's defenses. Then, we have to find another way of strengthening the Sacred Flame to keep the Abyss at bay. This won't be easy. I'll need time to figure out the best approach.
Okay.
I understand your anger, Mualani, but I hope that provided some clarity, at least.
Wow. Hyman thought things were gonna get heated for a second, but Archon took the time to explain everything so patiently.
I owe
Like a
you
good,
an apology,
good
Archon.
leader. Good leadership.
I let myself get carried away earlier, and I'm sorry. You're right. We need to focus on finding solutions.
Let's
We could
go
always
to the
hold
Night
a
Kingdom.
pilgrimage without sending a team to fight in the Night Warden Wars. That way, we would still be able to fuel the sacred flame.
I was gonna be a catch to
I've
that.
considered that, but the two events have nearly always been linked. Without the chance to fight the Abyss, pilgrimage rankings lose their prestige, and competitor
So
numbers
people
will
won't
drop.
fight as hard. Okay.
With fewer participants, the amount of contending fire produced will decrease, and the vicious cycle will continue indefinitely.
So, essentially, the Abyss is taking Kachina hostage.
You've
Interesting
learned
question.
about the
What
concept
happens
of
if you
ley
stay in the
lines
Night
during your travels,
Kingdom?
yes? The Night Kingdom is something
Okay,
similar.
like being in a ley line.
Staying there for a short period of time shouldn't have an effect on the person. But with the Abyss in the picture, it's a different story. Your
Interesting.
sense of self will be devoured until eventually you become one with the sea of souls.
This kind of sounds like the river Styx.
Imagine pouring a cup of water into a rushing river. You can try to scoop up another cup, but there's no chance it will be the same water you had before. I won't
Yikes.
sugarcoat it. That is the danger Kachina is currently facing.
Just
Well, yeah,
like you
we
said,
gotta get her
Archon.
out.
Both of these problems need to be addressed. You can focus all your efforts on dealing with the sacred flame. I
Yeah,
will
there we
search
go,
for
Mulan.
Kachina.
The Abyss poses the same threat to you as it does to her. It is very possible you will not return. Knowing that, do you still choose to go?
Kachina's waiting for us to rescue her. That's all that matters.
I failed to protect her during our campaign, but I can make it up to her now. I choose to go as well.
Atta girl, Chaska. And I'm sure the little girl will go too. Yeah, I promised she would have a chance to learn from me. We're going too.
Then I'll support you in any way I can. The Masters of the Night Wind have a technique that can extract an ancient name from the ley lines.
Oh, interesting.
If we can find Kachina's ancient name, I can use the link between them to pinpoint her position within the Night
Smart.
Kingdom.
But you couldn't do that when you went into the flame?
Then comes the hard part. You need to visit the Night Kingdom in person and rescue her.
But isn't the Night Kingdom a land of souls? Can we even go there?
Under normal circumstances, only the consciousness can enter. But there is a way to go there in person. However, know that the Night Kingdom will attempt to repel you, and the Abyss certainly won't leave you be.
That's fine by me.
Same here. Fighting the Abyss is nothing new for me.
Yeah, it won't be a problem.
So, Paimon's the only one who's scared? Well, if you're going, Traveler, Paimon's going too.
She sounds so excited.
Lolly of the Masters of the Night Kingdom once created an artifact that
Oh,
can be
Sitzali,
used
there we
to
go.
communicate with the Wyab. We call it the Spirit Speaker Stone.
Cool.
It was
Convenient.
originally used as a ceremonial artifact wielded by the tribal chiefs. But that spiritual quality also means it can be used to search for an ancient name.
That was the artifact I delivered to the Scions of the Canopy a few days ago. Didn't think I'd be hearing about it again so soon.
Thank you so much for your help, everyone.
Your thanks are unnecessary. I will offer you whatever aid I can, but your fellowship and courage are what will truly decide the success of this operation. Besides, you're the ones helping me. I can only focus on one thing at a time, after all.
She's got to deal with the sacred flame up here.
Traveler, I certainly didn't expect our first conversation to be so serious.
Oh, good. She's starting to speak more informal. I was going to say her is starting to sound a little, not monotonous, but like scripted, I guess. But I like this little change of tone.
I've
It's
heard
like-
all about your accomplishments. Ever since you arrived, I've been hoping to meet you and offer you Natlan's highest level of hospitality.
Oh, that's so nice.
Why?
Why? Is that not what happened in the other nations you visited?
Well, it's kind of complicated. There's been problems in. No, Sumeru there was issues. Liyue, Inazuma, Sumeru, Fontaine, kinda. It was like a little passive aggressive, I'd say. It's complicated.
Yeah, things were pretty complicated at the start. And, you know, in the middle. But our reputation's solid nowadays.
That's more like it. After all, I've heard you're someone who transcends fate.
You've done your research.
Perhaps even more than you can imagine.
Really?
But we can talk about that some other time. Ideally, this would be the perfect night for a drink and some musical ambiance.
Oh, would it?
But there are important things to be
I
done.
can't wait to get the Pyro
I
Icon.
almost forgot.
Pyro Archon. She's
Ataya
gonna be a
was wounded
staple
in
for
the
like
fight
everyone.
against the Abyss. She wanted us to give this to you. It embodies fond memories and my strength of will.
Oh, that's right. We
That's
gotta
what she
deliver
asked
her a
us
little
to
gift.
tell you.
I didn't think this day would come so soon. The flames of her life force. I can feel them flowing within the talisman. If things were different, the two of us could have enjoyed the hot springs together while she gave this to me in person. We're supposed to be hot spring buddies after all. But don't worry. This talisman means a great deal to me. I'll take good care of it. And once this is all over, I'll pay Ataya a visit.
You said you didn't want to jeopardize the production of Contending Fire. But that's not at all why you decided to suspend the pilgrimage, is it?
Oh, Kinich, what do you know?
You're right. Even now, the production of Contending Fire is far from sufficient. The gradual corrosion caused by the Abyss has resulted in a massive shortage of pyro energy.
Interesting.
And we're currently at the breaking point.
So, what does that mean? What's the difference between the pyro energy and the production of the sacred flame?
As
They're
things
different?
stand, the pilgrimage is a lost cause. Suspending it allows us to save our strength to defend the tribes. The Abyss has brought catastrophe to Natlan, and Kachina's disappearance in the Night Kingdom.
So things are a
is
lot
direct
worse than they
consequence
seem
of
on the
that.
surface. Yikes.
We can't let the general public know that.
No. If the public learned that Natlan's destruction was close at hand, there would be immense panic. But if I said nothing at all, they would have continued to question the integrity of Natlan's heroes.
Another simple choice. The latter was clearly the better solution. But you chose otherwise.
I have never subscribed to the belief that the right choice is the one with the fewest sacrifices.
Ooh,
Let's go.
good line.
There's still
Good
a way
line.
for the sacred flame to last a little longer.
You mean?
Yes. Come with me.
Oh, she knows something. She's from the Nightwind. She's like from the Lore clan, essentially. They have all the deep dark secrets.
The sacred flame must never go out. Not only does it strike fear in the Abyss, but it's also the pillar of Natlan's stability. So until our heroes are ready, I will sacrifice my power to keep it burning.
But that can only last so long. I think we should focus on the remaining ancient name bearers.
Don't let desperation cloud your judgment. Those chosen by the Wyab have already embarked on their destined path. It is for them to decide how that journey ends, not us. All we can do is support them.
Even so, for you to make this sacrifice, it's not
So
right.
by sacrifice her power, she's talking about like eliminating her role as the Archon, like effectively stepping down and burning up the rest of her right.
If not me, then who? No other is capable of sustaining the sacred flame.
Would that mean then what would happen to the Gnosis? Is it like burning
I
the
possess
Gnosis?
great strength, but I'm not a
Excuse me.
This is part of my duty.
Interesting.
Archon, it's the Fatui!
Ah, here we go. It'd be really rad if we get to play as the Archon right now. We won't, but it'd be pretty cool.
The Archon of Natlan.
Let's go.
A force to be reckoned with.
Il Capitano.
The secret of the ley lines is no secret to me. Long have they been
Give me your
destined for
sword.
And since the oath made 5 centuries ago remains unfulfilled,
The oath?
what use is the Gnosis in your hands?
know what you mean.
N-
But it sounds like this is about more than the Tsaritsa.
In times of crisis, someone must pick up the mantle of salvation.
Yo, Capitano,
Your
what are you
plan has
talking
reached
about?
an impasse, and now it falls to me to create new rules for Natlan.
Hostile
But before
takeover
the
when they're
dawn
down?
of the new age, the old must be destroyed.
Wow, just really walking straight in and be like, this is an assassination
I
attempt.
assume that's the end of your speech? Good. People like us. Let our blades do the talking!
Ah, sick. Good impact frames. Oh. Whoa. Dear God. It's a lot of ice. Yeah, no one else is of any use right now. Why even bring guards? These attacks never work. The like multiple volley attacks. Why even try? This is straight up shonen battle right now. Like flying around. Oh. They not even touch each other? Well, now her power is drained. Thanks, friend. Yeah, got him. And he's gone. Tsaritsa was like, nah, I'm not letting my...
Masters of the Night Wind.
Oh,
Send word. The captain and his followers must be apprehended.
okay, never mind. I was gonna say, I thought the Tsaritsa just like called him back with a little frosty wind, but that was the Night Wind tribe called him back.
Are you alright, Archon?
He was a formidable opponent. Exactly what I would expect from the first of the Fatui Harbingers.
I never imagined someone could match you in combat. If the Tsaritsa sent him here, why would he bring up what happened 5 centuries ago?
Yeah. And how much does he know about Natlan?
The Harbingers are all driven by their own personal goals. The only purpose that unites them is collecting the Gnosis.
Does he want to hold the throne of Natlan? That's my guess.
But I'm sure the captain has his own reasons for being here as well.
Grab the Gnosi, make new rules for the
Whatever
kingdom.
his motive, we should shift our focus to the Fatui. If they attack again, and we're not prepared, we're done for.
No, we're running out of time. The wound I inflicted should hold him back and weaken him for the time being.
Gonna smolder for a bit.
Besides, I'm sure you noticed. The power that came to his rescue just now came from the Masters of the Night Wind.
In other words, there are traitors among us.
Not necessarily. This could prove to be a very valuable turn of events. When we exchanged final blows, I sensed an unusual presence within him.
A delusion?
I'll need to investigate further. Kanich, go to the Masters of the Night Wind and look into who could have aided the captain. Speak to Seat Lali. She should know.
Of course, I'll head out right now. Do you still intend to...
Yes, but fear not.
Interesting. Fear not.
Natlan's strength has never rested solely in its Archon. Together we foresaw the only path that leads to our nation's future.
Together?
We must
With
trust
who?
in that vision now.
Janssen, help her!
Is everything okay, Archon?
Completely fine. Just lamenting the fact that I never got a picture when I could still turn my hair into flames. Too late now.
She literally... Oh, she's done. She's like, well, transferred my power. It's all good.
I just hope the others have a safe journey.
Just like that, huh? Man, if Capitano had just waited, you know, like 30 more minutes, he would have fought her without the super Archon powers. Like, whoa.
What's happening at the stadium? Did something explode?
It feels like the Archon unleashed her power. She must be fighting a formidable opponent.
Should we go back and check what's going on?
Yeah, Kachina
Have faith
is
in the Archon.
in some danger.
She wouldn't lose in a one-on-one confrontation.
Once we find Kachina's ancient name, we'll head right back.
Okay, let's just keep climbing. Emon really hopes nothing goes wrong.
I didn't realize that clash was going to be so soon. All right, let's do some more polls. I'm feeling hype. Let's go. Chevy. It's a Phaphonius sword. Losing these 4-star 50/50s twice in a row now. Last one. Nothing. 3 stars and a 4-star. Where do we need to go? We're gonna go to the signs of the canopy. Okay. So this is how we visit the Scions. Gotcha. I was wondering what was going to bring us to their village.
Chaska.
Nice to see you again, Wyna.
Ooh, a little
I'm
bit of a
afraid
ship
we don't
here.
have time for pleasantries, so I'll get right to it. We're here for the Spirit Speaker Stone.
Whoa, hold on a second. At least tell me why you need it first.
Oh, he's the chief. Excuse me. I didn't read
My
that.
friend
at
Kachina
first.
is trapped within the Night Kingdom.
Yeah, he should know.
We need the stone to find her ancient name and rescue her.
Rescue her? From the Night Kingdom?
He hasn't heard.
That's right.
I'm sorry, but someone needs to tell you what you don't want to hear. Going there, a mature warrior would never make such a foolish decision. The nature of battle is unpredictable. You never know how it's going
Classic
to end.
Scion.
Losing a friend is tragic, but when that happens, the best thing you can do is focus on how to prevent further casualties.
I appreciate what you're trying to say, Chief Wyna. But if the price of maturity is abandoning a friend in need, I'll choose foolishness any day. If Kachina's still holding on, then so will I.
Yeah,
I
that's
thought
a good
you might
friend.
say that.
Is something wrong, Wyna? This doesn't seem like you.
I mean, we go to the Night Kingdom and we find out what's wrong. Like, that's gonna pay dividends.
Life
Someone's
isn't
got to
complete
investigate.
without taking risks. That's always been your mantra.
It's nothing. The Night Kingdom is a dangerous place. Can't blame me for checking if you were up to the task. If you're that determined, Far be it from me to stop you. Here's the stone. Keep it safe, okay? It's not like we have a spare.
Thank you.
Huh. Seems like you two go way back. But aren't you from the Flower Feather Clan, Chaska?
Oh, Chaska's a peacekeeper, so she's famous throughout the tribes. She's always the one people call to resolve conflicts.
That's kind of nice.
So we slowly got to know each other that way. Her younger sister Quichi's always hanging around our tribe, too. She's helped us out a lot in the past.
Oh, you have a younger sister?
Yes. I'll introduce you to her sometime.
She's probably got NPC vibes.
But let's get back to business. Waina, how do we use the
At least
stone?
Waina's got a actually kind of cool, unique design, being unplayable.
As you probably know, your intended destination is completely different from the real world.
To cover the
Night
NPC
Kingdom
eyes.
is like a river flowing with concepts. And the ancient name you seek is like a tiny fish swimming downstream.
Flowing with concepts. The names are like different concepts. Interesting.
In that sense, the stone is like a fishing boat drifting down the river. But the boat alone isn't enough. You need a fisherman, experienced enough to steer it in the right direction.
We couldn't do that ourselves?
With a little practice, I'm sure you could. You have the strength and the talent. If you want to make sure this works, though, I could recommend someone to you.
Who?
Vichama, a legendary warrior and scout from our tribe.
Oh,
He's got a keen eye and a well-honed intuition. Even his ancient name means to seek.
That's
if you're
helpful.
fishing for
That's
a
true.
name, you're going to want him on the boat.
Vichama? Why does that name sound familiar?
Oh, was it one of the dudes, the idiot dudes?
He's one of Auntie Atea's hot spring buddies.
Oh, okay.
I've heard stories about him. Where can we find...
Ever since Malco passed, he spends most of his time gazing out at the scenery from the cliff tops. Follow the path that way.
What is he seeking?
And I'm sure you'll find him.
Thank you. We'll go look for him there.
Good luck. I hope everything goes well.
Oh, there's a Pyroculus over here. It's probably at the very, very top, huh? I guess I'll climb up and grab it. Am I not gonna make it? Oh no, I got it. Look at me climbing this slope. Can't believe I made that. Interesting. I think I'm gonna need Kazuha. There we go. Would have been a lot easier with Kinich. Are you Vishama? Oh, he's just like sitting in the town.
Someone admiring the scenery from the cliff tops. Ah, that must be him.
Wow, he looks young.
Hello there, are you Vichama?
That's me. Did
Whoa.
you need something?
He's got a deep voice. Voice does not match the skin tone.
What? You're saying you can bring someone back from the Night Kingdom? How is that even possible? No, if you really think about it, anything's possible in that kind of place. But that would mean...
Are you okay? You don't look so good.
Everything's fine. I'll help you.
Are we gonna
but
look
I do
for
have a
someone
small
else, too?
request. After I help you find Kachina's ancient name, I want to use the stone to look for my friends as well.
Your friend? Oh, why not mention someone named Malco? Is that who you're talking
What happened
about?
to him? I thought Kachina was the first one to get lost
Yes,
in the Night Kingdom.
but I'd rather not get into it if it's all the same to you.
That's not a problem. We agree to your request.
Yeah. Since you're helping us find Kachina's ancient name, it's only right that we return the favor.
Then we're agreed. Can I have a look at the stone?
Looks like 2 stones.
see. From what I can tell, it functions almost like an abyssal pylon. Both connect the Night Kingdom to the living world.
Okay.
Once the connection is established, the abyss will come surging through the opening like a predator honing in on the scent of blood. So we have to be sure not to use it in a tribal settlement.
That's smart, yeah.
Wow, you got all that just from looking at it?
I just picked up on the basics, really. I still have no idea why it works. You said someone named Lali invented this. They must be a genius. I'll go find an open area and start setting things up. In the meantime, I need you to get 2 things for me.
Oh.
We'll go right away. What do you need?
First, I'll need some hook ropes. Pretty much every store around here carries them, so no need to go anywhere special. Oh, and I need to build a net out of them, so make sure you get a good amount.
Okay.
Wait, are you saying you're going to use a real net to catch Kachina's ancient name? How does that work
Yeah,
when one's
catch
tangible and
the
one's
words
not?
in a net.
By creating something tangible in our world, like a net, we can create a connection to a corresponding concept in the Night Kingdom. Basically, I'm going to use the concept of a net to catch something equally intangible.
Hold on.
An ancient name.
Stream is paused for a second. I'll wait till it's back. I didn't physically plug in today, which I probably should at some point. But hopefully we come back before the stream like legit ends. That would suck. Connecting. Come on. There we go. We're back. So he basically truly has a concept of a plan. His plan is a concept of a plan, but in the Night Kingdom, a concept of a plan is an actual plan. It's really funny. I like that a lot.
I see. What about
Yeah,
the
that makes
second
total
thing you
sense.
needed?
Yeah, okay.
Right. I need 2 chunks of obsidian. Once we bring the ancient names into our world, we'll need a place to store them. Normally, you can only get obsidian from the Children of Echoes, but I heard there's a traveling merchant from that tribe around here somewhere, so maybe you can try your luck there.
Gotcha!
Alright, let's split up. See that clearing? Let's meet over there when you're done. Oh, and you can send someone with me if you want.
What's up,
In case
Fuzzy?
you're worried, I might take the stone for myself.
No, it's
What do
fine.
you think, Chaska?
There's no need. Lena spoke highly of you. That means you're trustworthy.
I appreciate it. Even though it doesn't
No,
mean
don't
much
pass
to
out
me
yet.
anymore.
I haven't gotten Knichi yet.
Anyway, it'll take some time to set everything up, so no need to rush. I'll see you in a bit.
All right, shopping time.
What an odd guy. He seems so defeated, but also really invested in the stone at the same time.
I don't have any more insight than you, Paimon. Let's just focus on the preparations for now.
Do you still have
Hang on,
funds, or
Kachina.
are you
Coming for
broke?
you.
Okay, you can see my funds. These are my funds. 36,000. I think that's enough, right? All right, let's do some more pulls. Now that Fuzzy's here, we'll get it. Or at least we'll get Chevy, right? Chevy? Yeah, there we go. Thank you, Fuzzy, for the Chevy con. Appreciate that. Honestly, I would not be heartbroken if I lost the 50-50, as long as it was to Jean or Dia. Or Kuching, because I still don't have Kuching. You got too greedy. And there's gonna be more in the next patch. What's her face? Not Yansen. The Geo Mommy. So there's a lot coming up. It's gonna be tough. Funds are going to be tight. Ooh. good energy. Cover 6 energy. Nice. Nice. Preparations. Lower. Hold on. Okay, down there. No, you're not? Okay. Think you're gonna regret it. She sounds kind of broken.
Do you have any hook ropes for sale?
Hook ropes? As in rock climbing equipment?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sure.
How much for your whole stock?
Oh, the whole thing? Let me see. That would be 30,000 mora in total. Deal?
Deal.
Wait. Really?
What, you want me to drive down the price? We just need these as
I
fast
thought
as
Mulan was
possible.
a good negotiator. Come on.
Oh, no problem at all. I'll even pass along some information on the house. These ropes are usually used by rock climbing enthusiasts. If you want to learn, Roka's the person
what's
you wanna
Sunset
ask.
Shimmer? Oh, Kazuha. Wait, who?
All right. That's everything. Here you go.
Oh, is this
Now we need you to
from Honkai?
Let's go talk to the traveling merchant Vichama mentioned.
Or did I completely miss something?
Excuse me, do you sell obsidian?
Why, yes. I've got a chunk
Hey,
for sale right
perfect.
over there.
You got 2 chunks?
Perfect. Is that the only one, though? We actually need 2.
That might be tough. Tell you what, I'll take a look through these boxes over here.
He's just
and
got all of
we'll
his
see
stock
what-
in
Thank
like
you
random
so
boxes.
much. We'll wait here.
Yeah, I know Sunset Shimmer is a My Little Pony character. I thought maybe it was also something else.
Relax. Everything's going according to plan.
Oh, okay.
I know, it's just... I could tell Vichama feels the same way about his friend that I do about Kachina. I hope this chunk of obsidian
And
isn't
you
the
gotta
only
choose
one.
which ancient name you're bringing
Kachina
back.
always carries all sorts of shiny stones with her. If I was the one trapped in the Night Kingdom, she'd have a whole pile of obsidian ready in a heartbeat.
Well, would you look at that?
Hey,
I
there
did
we go.
Bring an extra. Here you go, young lady. How does it look?
Looks great.
Perfect! Thank you. How much do I owe you?
100,000
If
more.
you hadn't shown up, these stones would have just sat here collecting dust. I'll take 3,000 more
Yeah,
for
it's not
both.
terrible.
Here you go. By the way, I heard you mention Vichama just now. You running an errand for him then? How's he doing? Malco's been gone for 5 years now. It's about time he started to move forward.
Do you know what happened between them?
I heard about it in passing while I was out drinking one night, but I don't know all the details. Vichama and Malco grew up together, and even made a name for themselves together. Malco
Well,
was
we
an
gotta save him.
amazing fighter, capable of knocking out multiple opponents in a single hit, while Vichama excelled at scouting and analyzing the battlefield. The two made an excellent team. 5 years ago, they both
Okay.
emerged triumphant in the pilgrimage.
They're placed on the
and were
same team,
placed on the
yeah.
same team to fight the
But-
Abyss. But on the eve of battle, the
Oh, the
Abyss
Abyss launched an
launched
attack and
on
Vichama
their
suffered
tribe,
an injury.
and Vichama suffered an injury to his leg while attempting to rescue someone.
Then what happened?
Well, Malco
The
went
team
without him, right?
agreed that he couldn't fight the Abyss in his condition. Vichama didn't argue. He knew going to the front lines with an injured leg would make him a burden in battle. So they raised the issue with
Yeah,
the pipe
he
hitch
stayed
joust.
behind.
Melko and the others ended up facing
Oh, the
hordes
whole
of
team
abyssal
fell.
monsters in numbers that far exceeded anyone's
So they lost all of them.
expectations.
Wow.
The team made an error in judgment, and they fell to the onslaught. Vichama went into a deep depression after that.
Yikes.
He blames himself for everything.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like it was his fault.
No,
Yeah, but he's
you're
gonna
not
blame himself.
wrong.
Yeah.
But it's possible he chooses to blame himself. Not because he did something wrong, but because he wasn't able to do
You're talking about
anything at all.
Mavuika, right, Fuzzy?
I've tried convincing
I'm
him
gonna
to
get her
move
too.
forward, to stop dwelling on the past.
The funds will prevail.
But the shadow of Malco's death hangs over him still. The Abyss has caused so much suffering.
By the way,
and
the
some
Abyss just
never
reset.
heal.
You could get more
I
primos
wish
from
there
there
was
and make a
something
few
he could
pulls
do to make himself feel
for
better.
Kinich.
But anyway, that's the gist of it. Maybe you could help him talk things through
Mavuika?
sometime. I
It's
would really
the
appreciate it.
shimmer hair girl you're talking about, I assume. The one in the with the leather and the zippers. Okay, let's go meet up with Vishama. Where are we going? Oh, bummer. Rip. What if I don't want to go that way? Let's go over here. What's the best way up? No! Oh, God. Using this dinosaur can be frustrating sometimes. I want Kinich so I can climb these things so much better. No, get up. Thank you. Yeah, sure. It's Sunset Shimmer, whatever.
Did you get everything?
Yeah, we got
It's all here. When do we start?
I've made all the necessary adjustments, so we're good to go. As agreed, I'll help you find Kachina's ancient name, and then you return the favor.
Yeah, well, you're gonna locate both, right? And then we'll go in and get him.
Go ahead.
Are you seeking your friend's ancient name for the same reason as us?
After Malco fell, I scoured the battlefield to see what happened. It turned out he wasn't bested by some impossibly powerful foe. He was dragged to his grave by the sheer number of enemies. If I had been there, I would have been able to sense the danger. I could have warned them not to advance. I've always blamed myself for what happened. But when you told me about Kachina, I realized there's a chance Malco might also be alive.
That was a long time
for
ago,
survival in the Night Kingdom.
But that happened several years ago, right? The Pyro Archon said all life within the Night Kingdom eventually becomes one with the Sea of Souls.
There might not be much hope, but I still have to try. Malco and I promised each other, even if we never managed to root out the Abyss for good, we would fight together until the end. All right.
I'll look up
I'll start
Sunset
searching
Shimmer
for the conceptualized
and see if
version of
you're right.
Kachina's ancient name. If you see any fragments scattered around the area, please collect them.
Okay, yeah, I mean, I see it. It's the red and the yellow, the red hair with the yellow streaks. I get it. I get it. Her name is like Mavuika or something like that.
As I said, the stone will link the mortal realm to the Night Kingdom. The Abyss will likely emerge in response.
Yep, we got it.
Look at that golden thing. It must be one of those fragments Vichama mentioned.
Oh,
let's get closer.
So we just gotta keep collecting these? Alright, alright. Oh. I'm assuming we're gonna find some Rift Hounds.
Whoa, monsters incoming! Watch out, everyone!
Oh, they're these low guys.
No escape. Let's light it up.
But they're shadow
Into the
versions.
wind. As one with wind and cloud. Now you shall perish. with nature.
Busted.
Got him.
How much longer, Vichama?
Oh,
Not long. We're getting close.
he ain't looking too good.
Take it easy.
Is there more? There we go. Is that it? Did we get them all? Only a couple waves, so it's not bad.
Quick, take it.
So we didn't have to go into the Night Kingdom at all.
I found Kachina's ancient name. Hang in there, Malco. Just a little
Got him.
longer.
Something's not right. The power of the Abyss is getting stronger.
We're in there too long.
The Abyss is corroding his body. Vichama, you can't keep going. You'll die.
I should have died 5 years ago. I just need a little more time. Please, I'm almost there.
I'll help you buy some time. Let's go. Oh, shoot. Wait. Go.
Watch out! The power of the Abyss is strong.
Button mash time. I was not ready.
This power.
Hanging in there?
We're running out of time.
No, why can't I find him?
His name's dissolved.
We can't wait any longer. Pull him away from the stone, Mualani.
I already tried, but the power of the Abyss has him in a chokehold. It's like he's tied to the stone with an invisible rope.
In that case, we have no choice. I'm sorry, Sea Lolly.
Are we gonna break the stone?
Get back!
Chaska, wait!
Boom.
Ouch! What happened just now? It looked like the Spirit Speaker stone was...
The stone's power was spiraling out of control. The only way to stop it was to destroy it. You were all caught in the shockwave of the explosion. You might feel dizzy for a while, but that's normal.
Give us a heads up next time, will you? You're lucky we managed to dodge it in time.
Mualani, we got what we wanted. You could calm down a bit.
I thought I said to get back.
Yeah, barely a second before you made it go poof. Not everyone has your reflexes, Chaska. We were this close to getting dragged into the explosion.
Okay. I'll be more careful next time.
Dang. She really just took that scolding like a champ.
At least Kachina's ancient name is still in one piece. Wait, where's Vichama? Vichama!
Vichama!
I couldn't find Malco's ancient name. It must be completely gone by now. Once your ancient name disappears, there's no coming back. From the very beginning, I knew there was a slim chance, but still. And now... it's too late to save him. From the minute he left that day, it was already too late.
Vichama.
I'm sure he's heard enough condolences over the years. Let's just give him some space.
Huh? What's that in your hands, Vichama? It looks like something's glowing.
Huh? This is...
Oh, it's cracked? A ley line memory?
Hey, Malco. Got any strength left?
Not enough to swing a sword, but to say a few last words? Sure.
Too bad. No one will get to hear them. I never thought I'd actually die on this mission. Not that I'm afraid to die. It's just... hard. Thinking about my mom's face when she hears the news.
Guess I have something to be thankful for then. My parents died a long time ago. They won't have to mourn me. Pisak! Always had to beat me at everything, didn't you? Right to the end, you were never one for goodbyes. Maybe you're right. Maybe no one will get to hear our last words. But just in case, Vichama, I'm so glad you didn't come with us. Don't be sad. Keep on living. For the both of us.
Damn. The words did reach him. The name didn't, but the words did.
Was that a memory?
Seems like we were able to salvage something after all.
He found something with that net.
Of course. Seeing him, hearing his voice again, it makes me unbelievably happy. But it also brings with it an even deeper pain.
A deeper pain? Why?
Malco was always the type to put on a brave face. But in that memory just now, his hands were shaking. And his smile was forced. For all these years,
didn't want to die.
Not being able to fight alongside him to the end. And now I know, at the end of his life, he was thinking the same thing.
Vichama.
I'm fine. Actually, I heard Chief Wyna wasn't really on board with your plan to go to the Night Kingdom. When you asked for my help, I hesitated too. I knew helping you find your friend's ancient name meant leading you one step closer to danger, but I also understood why you had to try. Everyone has regrets in life, but not everyone gets the chance to make up for them. Once allowed to fester, guilt strips us of our most valuable qualities as warriors. In that sense, we might as well choose the braver path from the very beginning.
That's true, that's true. Might as well choose the braver path. Yeah, fighting while injured is not necessarily the most braver path.
If I could do it all over again, I would have followed Malco to the front lines no matter what. Even with an injured leg, there were still things I could have done. That way, even if the outcome stayed the same, I still would have fought alongside him to the end. There are critical junctures in life, and if you don't seize the chance to act, there's no going back. That's something I had to learn in hindsight. But you're still at the crossroads of your journey, so I hope you can walk away without regrets.
Thank you.
Hopefully we'll
Vichama.
get to the Night Kingdom today. Let's go.
Determined now. Kachina will come back to us. I'll make sure of it. I promised I would find her, and I intend to keep that promise.
That's good to hear. Strange. My body, it's...
Once abyssal corrosion enters the body, a portion will fuse itself to your internal organs. Even though the Traveler possesses powers of purification, the corrosion can never be fully eradicated. Thanks to him, though, you were only briefly exposed. Slowing your breathing and controlling your emotions should help you keep the symptoms in check.
Paying a price for that memory.
Huh. That does make me feel better. You seem very knowledgeable about all this.
Just speaking from experience, that's all.
Oh, does she have abyssal corrosion?
We've recovered Kachina's ancient name, so we're off to a great start. Let's get Vichama back to his tribe and tell Wyna the good news. Oh, and apologize for destroying the Spirit Speaker Stone. We had no choice, though, so he'll probably understand.
Right?
Right?
Right? I mean, did we have no choice? I guess if it was anyone's fault, it was Wyna's. Or not Wyna's, it was Vichama's. He's the one who wanted to keep going, I guess. I don't know.
Koichi, are you really gonna stand there like that? I don't know what you want from me.
What if we had just stopped it and then, like, started it back up? You know, let it cool down for a bit. Wait a day. Do it again. Did we have to do them both at once?
I think you know exactly what I'm trying to say, Uncle Wyna. I can hear it in your voice.
Oh, that's her sister.
Honestly, it's just one thing after another with you two. They're back.
She's got some playable character vibes.
Koichi? What are you doing here?
Don't play dumb with your own sister. You know
I don't know.
exactly
The eyes
why
look
I'm
NPC
here.
though.
My apologies, everyone. I just need to borrow Tosca for a few minutes. You come with me.
Younger sister, huh? Talking like that to her older sister? Damn.
I'll be just a moment.
Who is that?
Koichi, Chaska's younger sister. Although the two aren't
Oh, they're
actually
not
related
related by
by
blood.
blood, it's kind of a long story.
I feel like there's more to that
It's
story.
not really my story to tell, but I guess it's not a secret. You see, Chaska was actually raised by cuckoo sores. She was afflicted with a rare disease when she was a child, and abandoned in the wild as a result. The Abyss found her out there, all on her own, and tried to devour her. But in the end,
as a child,
all that
she
did
beat
was
back
trigger her
the
will
Abyss?
to live.
Holy cow.
That strength of will pushed her to survive. But it also planted a seed of conflict within her. Eventually, she was adopted by the cuckoo source. Wherever they went, she followed, getting into fights right and left.
For some reason, Paimon can totally imagine that.
Well, when Chaska finally returned to human society, it was Koichi's parents who adopted her.
Koichi's, okay.
At the time, Chaska still had a habit of getting into fights. So Koichi was always taking her around, apologizing to everyone.
But now she's the peacemaker. That's kind of cool.
One of those fights was definitely with me. But, you know, kids. You're fighting one minute and your friend's the next. Eventually, she found a way to rein in that desire to fight. And now she's who people call to resolve conflicts. She's known
Cool
as
arc. Looks like her arc is already done.
It sounds
Before
like
we
she
even got
still
here.
argues with Koichi, though. Don't siblings usually stop fighting when they get older?
That's partly my fault. Koichi asked me to stop Chaska from doing anything dangerous, but you probably know by now, once Chaska makes up her mind, there's no changing it.
Oh, I get it. No wonder you tried to talk us out of going to the Night Kingdom. Chaska even said that wasn't like you.
I'm all for your adventure. You need to take risks when you're young, because by the time you're my age, you couldn't attempt something like that even if you wanted to. Better try now than live with regrets later. That's what I
and
say.
that's what Chaska said that you said.
Still, I can understand where Koichi's coming from. In the end, nobody wants to sit back and let a loved one put their life on the line.
All right, it's just the two of us now. You have 1 minute to explain yourself.
I don't have anything to say. You don't have to approve, but you should know I only do what's necessary.
That attitude is exactly the problem. It's like you don't care. You try to sneak off to the Night Kingdom behind my back and then play it down as if it's just a trip abroad.
Well, technically I am going abroad, right?
A little more than that.
Excuses. We agreed, didn't we? There are 4 levels of danger. If it's not something urgent, you can only engage in level 2 danger and below. You can only go up to level 3 if a situation is so dire there's absolutely no alternative.
I mean, it is pretty dire.
But a trip to the Night Kingdom? If that's not a level 4, I don't know what is. And you were just going to sneak into the place without saying anything.
What do you mean, sneak into the place? I always planned on walking in there with my head
That
held
doesn't
high.
make it any better.
You bought off Uncle Wina, didn't you? He promised me he'd stop you from doing anything dangerous. Oh, it's like he didn't even try.
You feel like he went back on his word. What if I told you my mind was made up, and there was nothing he could have done? Not even by force.
Oh, I knew it! So he did try to say something, but you didn't listen.
This is important. If you were in my shoes, you'd make the same decision.
You don't know that. I'm a doctor, and I handle logistics.
Can you solve
You're
death?
going to
Because
waltz
that's what
into
we're
a
dealing with
dangerous
here.
situation where you could lose control at any moment. It's my duty to say something.
All right, whatever. Anything else?
It sounds like they're not sisters. She's the child.
You... What do you mean, anything else? Why don't you reflect on what you've done and promise me you'll stay put?
Time out. Is this one of our normal arguments or a serious one?
Chaska, does it sound like I'm joking?
Then... you need to know something. What happened to Kachina was partially my fault. I can't leave her there to die. That's not who I am.
But the person you become when you lose control, that's also not who you are.
That's a different issue. You said it yourself. A person is only
When you
as good
lose
as their
control, I'd
motives.
like to see that.
If I want to live in that
Can we
land,
see Chaska
I
lose
need to
control?
display qualities that make me worthy
sounds like
of
a
this
fun
nation.
watch.
I've also told you that managing your condition is equally important.
She has like abyssal corruption that goes haywire if she gets into too many fights.
Sometimes you have to make sacrifices. All right, let's stop this here. If we keep going, I might actually have to get serious. And I think Waina prefers his roof attached to his house.
Is that a threat? That sounds like a
yeah,
threat
it is
to
a threat.
Koichi! Younger sisters are supposed to listen to their elders.
So, you're really going to go, no matter what I say? I'm supposed to be your sister.
Then support me. I'll be back. All you have to do is wait.
Chaska. So, that's it. Why'd you have to turn out to be so darn annoying?
That's what you want to say? That's the last thing you want to say to your sister before she leaves on a dangerous mission?
You two are something else.
Something you wanted to say?
I know you aren't related by blood, but you two sure are similar.
Really?
You know, I said that very thing to Koichi not too long ago, and she reacted the exact same way, down to the very tone of voice.
So,
it's not
yes.
my place to get involved, but I will say this. Try to spend a little more time with your sister. You're tough kids. That doesn't mean you have to go it alone.
Thank you.
Anytime. All right. If you're done with the Spirit
No,
Speaker Stone, you might as
We
well hand
haven't
it
even
over.
gotten to that part of the conversation.
According to Kinich, it's an important ceremonial artifact, so it'd be safer to keep it with me.
About that.
If only Tone-Deaf Bard was here, he could have repaired it just like the Holy Liar.
It might be in a few more pieces than you remember.
Huh?
Yeah. It's a little broken.
I see. Sounds like it was an urgent situation. If someone's life was on the line, then you had no choice. Still, Citlali's going to be a nightmare to deal with now that you've broken her stuff. I'll explain everything to her later. Stay safe out there in the Night Kingdom, okay? I'll wait here for your safe return.
Where to go next? Bring Kachin. Oh, we have to go back to Mavuika. All right, but first, more polls. Going to 60. Here we go. Come on, another Chevy. Let's go. No, good job. Okay, we got one of each. It's about what you'd expect. No additional 4 stars either. Like, we're just very straight luck. No. Just the 4-star and 9 3-stars. Oh, here we go. Just kidding. Oh, we got another Mona. No. Oh my goodness, that's C3. This is like the 3rd Mona in a row. Lost to 50-50. Rip. I knew it was gonna happen sooner or later. We're having too good of luck. Oh no, C2. Okay. Normal attack takes a 20% check to be followed by a charge attack. That sucks. Was really hoping for Jean or Dia. Damn. Damn. Well, it could be worse. At least I actually used Mona. Could be worse. We'll back down to 0. There we go. Kind of want to see if I get any with my standard pulls. But I only have what? I don't have much in this right now. It just really sucked to burn this on like C2 Dia and then get C3 Dia. I'd love to get both C2s. Not gonna happen in this banner, unfortunately, because we will get that that guarantee. We'll have to burn that guarantee. And how much time do we have for that? 19 days. Yeah, so we have till the end of this patch. So we won't get a chance, unfortunately. Won't get a chance on another banner.
We're back! We found Kachina's ancient name,
Yeah,
too!
the stadium looks real beat up.
Well, it's fairly complicated. Let me give you the condensed version.
Fatui.
The Fatui again? We can't go anywhere without them causing trouble.
But what if the Fatui finds out you've lost your power? Won't they try to take advantage of the situation?
That's why it has to be our little secret.
Okay.
No one else can know, or we're asking for trouble. Look, I wish I could offer you some sort of consolation, but I won't lie to you. With multiple factions closing in, there's nothing comforting about the situation we're facing. Still, all you need to do is focus on your goal. You can leave the complicated matters to me.
Okay.
I can also step in on the Pyro Archon's behalf. There's a limit to what I can accomplish, but I'll help you however I can.
Step in how?
There's no need to be so modest, Dion-san. Your incredible strength has long been a well-known fact. You're the pride of your tribe.
Which tribe is she from?
Archon, I told you about before. You have so much on your plate. So much that you have to worry about. But all I could do was focus on my own feelings.
You already apologized,
You have nothing to be sorry about. We all get overwhelmed by our emotions, myself included. Your reaction to Kachina's disappearance, I understand that feeling very well. Well, now that we have Kachina's ancient name, let's go track her down.
Easy peasy, let's do it. Should be no problem, right? Right? This is a fun little room.
What is this place? Hey, isn't that Atea's talisman?
Good eye. This is where I store all the various mementos I've
little
collected.
Storehouse, interesting.
Wow. I've never seen this place before. There's so many things in here.
It looks like there are items from every tribe. Collecting them must have taken a lot of effort.
I suppose you could think of it as a hobby of sorts. In Natlan, everyone grows up listening to the stories of heroes. And
so she's a
physical
collector.
items do a far better job of preserving those stories than our own. Now, I still have some preparations to make for the ceremony, so feel free to take a look around in the meantime. If you're curious about an item, I'm more than willing to tell you about its origins.
Drop some lore.
We'll have a look.
Fishing equipment?
Hey, there's a fishing rod here. It must have belonged to the people of the spring.
That's right. It belongs to a legendary fisherman named Matavaru. I have his entire set of fishing equipment, actually. He and I met in a tavern. He told me about a particular kind of giant fish and his meticulous plan to catch it. In his eyes, I saw a hunger and a strong fighting
So she's truly an
spirit.
Archon of the people.
To him,
so
the
much
sea
so
was
that she
the
steals all their
battlefield
stuff.
upon which he staked his honor.
So, did he do it?
The next time I saw him, he was covered in scars. It turned out the fish had been corroded by the abyss. He managed to kill the fish, but sustained a serious injury in the process, which meant he could never go deep-sea fishing again. Can a fisherman claim victory if he fails to bring back his catch? That's what he asked me in the end.
Well, Paimon thinks he won.
That was my answer as well. The experience was far more valuable than the prize itself.
But Pixar didn't happen, right?
In the end, he didn't want his tools to go to waste, so he gave them to me.
Wait, that means you also know how to fish.
Maybe we can go head-to-head sometime.
A woman of many talents, I guess. Dang. We'll save the talisman for last.
There are so many jars and potions around here. Do they have anything to do with alchemy?
No, those belong to the masters of the Nightwind. They're ceremonial tools used to amplify the ability to communicate with the Night Kingdom and the Wild.
Are you using any of them now?
Yamaya is an expert in this field, and she taught me a lot. Even though she appears stoic and serious, she actually has a keen sense of humor. The tools you see here are quite traditional. Her students found them outdated, so she passed them on to me. The contents of the jars aren't all that special. Oh, except the big jar in the middle.
Oh.
That's what she really wanted to
give
me.
Like a...
Ooh, must be something really cool.
A dead
What's
person,
inside?
Grape juice.
Never mind.
Huh?
Grape juice?
It's quite tasty, although probably expired by now.
Oh, that kind of sucks. Probably supposed to be wine. Observe belt? Is that like a champion's belt? Hey, Jansen.
Make sure to handle everything with care.
Okay, sure.
Whoa, that belt is bigger than Paimon's head.
I bet Bullchucker would love that belt.
The Collective of Plenty are known for their bodybuilding competitions.
Collective of Plenty. Oh, that's probably where Janssen's from.
This belt is a symbol of great honor within the tribe. The association with strength might also have been the reason the original belt was extremely heavy. It was difficult for even 2 people to lift, and even if a warrior had the strength to put it on, wearing it for any length of time would still leave them gasping for breath.
Sounds like it.
So the owner of the original belt, Katera, commissioned a craftsman to make a copy identical in appearance but far lighter in weight. That is the belt you see before you. He would often wear this version when training in order to protect his waist.
Cool.
Or he made a lighter version so he could wear
that's
it all
also
the time
true.
and show it off.
Okay, last one. Got the fishing equipment right. Gotta be the talisman.
This is Atea's talisman.
I'm sure you're familiar with this one already. Atea was rarely ever without it. The talisman brought her a lot of luck in battle.
Oh, that's it. Okay. Before we move on, let's do another poll. Back at 0. Let's see if we can get an early 5-star. It'll be good if we get some more Chevy cons, considering she's probably not going to rerun for a while. So that would be nice. We're starting with the one we don't want. Another Toma. Cool. Well, that kind of sucks. It'd be nice if we got an early 4-star. Come on. Okay, early 4-star. Something good. There we go. There's a Chev. Good to get 2 characters in a single slot of 10. C2. What does C2 have in store? After holding the short range, hitting a target, 2 chain explosions will be triggered near the location. Okay, so just like a little extra damage on the skill.
The powder still needs some time to settle. So let's wait. Well, what do you think of my collection? Do you feel like you have a better understanding of Natlan's culture now?
Yeah! If each item represents a different story, seems like Natlan's really been through a lot.
No kidding.
Does every item hold a special memory, just like Atea's talisman?
That's right. The items in my collection actually serve a similar purpose to the ancient names passed down among the tribes. They demonstrate the true shape of time.
The shape of time?
Most people perceive time as a linear concept, almost like a straight line that can only move forward. We cannot change the past or predict the future, but there's also a different theory, one that I believe to be closer to the truth. Namely, that the past, present, and future all exist at once.
Oh, really?
At once? Paimon's not
Traveler's
sure
like,
she understands.
Trying to piece it together.
Let's say your journey ended right now. Thinking back on your experience in each nation, which one would you say was the most important?
Can't choose.
Exactly. Even at the end of your journey, the things you experienced along the way don't cease to exist. They become part of who you are.
Interesting.
Take out a portion of that journey, and you would likely make very different decisions, and eventually arrive at a very different destination. The future is the same way. It exists even though it has yet to come to pass. We just lack the means to perceive it. Of
It's like
course,
predetermined,
there are
right?
those with the power to foresee the future. They simply call it by a different name. Fate. You're quite familiar with that concept,
Yeah,
I would
we've been
imagine.
spending a lot of those, actually.
That does kinda make sense. The future hasn't happened, but already exists.
Sure.
Humanity excels at living in the present, but too often we forget the past and neglect
Ancient
the
names
future.
record the past, and...
While the pilgrimage and the Night Warden Wars lead us to a better
Okay, cool.
future.
Kind of interesting we're going through these three concepts right after the Grain Festival.
Only by uniting the people of Natlan across countless eras can we fight back against an enemy as formidable as the
Kind of
Abyss.
makes that question, like, which is most important, past, present, or future, kind of... In her theory, you couldn't answer that question. They're all equally important.
To come up with such a set of rules, the first Pyro Archon must have possessed a level of insight
the rules
I
were
can only
created.
imagine. That's correct. At first, he was a mortal man with no special power. After
He's a mortal
he ascended
man.
to the divine throne,
Interesting.
he used it to borrow power from the heavens and establish the rules of Natlan.
Because in the manga, it was the Natlan woman who ascended to Celestia, but the first Pyro Archon was a dude.
Namely, a framework through which ordinary people can ascend to
He's like,
Archon
I don't want it to be just me. I want everyone to get a shot.
By holding the pilgrimage, we're able to determine the strongest among us. And when that person ascends to the divine throne, their inner flame will awaken. In addition, the sacred flame will grant them significant knowledge and memory of this land. After all, that's how I came to know everything I just told you.
So, it all comes down to the power of the divine throne and the rules.
And Capitano wanted to rewrite the
Wait,
rules.
is that a family portrait?
Yes. That's my mother, father, younger sister, and the little Saurians
So
we raised.
cute!
I turned a piece of my dad's leather armor into a canvas and commissioned a famous artist to paint our likeness.
Your sister is so cute!
Hold on.
It
Stream.
looks like the two of you are
Stream
really
dead
close.
for a second. Probably should plug that in. Let me grab the cord. I have to go underneath the computer this time, though. Oh, we're back. Hold on. Okay. I can't see crap under there. I'll have to do it later.
Paimon was having a hard time thinking of an Archon as an ordinary person, but seeing this portrait, it kind of makes sense now. It really doesn't look like there was anything special about you before.
Jeez,
Oh,
loud
wait,
up
is
there.
Paimon allowed to say that?
A little late for that question, don't
Yeah,
you think?
for real. A little late. Well, she was special. She was the strongest, so that makes her special.
Sorry, Paimon's so sorry. Paimon's mouth works faster than her brain sometimes.
It's all right. No matter what others may say, my past is a precious part of my identity. I'm forever proud of the life I used to lead.
Yeah, that's kind of the uniqueness about these rules. Everyone brings their
Becoming
past
the
to the
Archon
job.
doesn't mean you sever ties with your family. The position just comes with a lot of responsibilities, so it impacts how often you get to see them. My father made the most delicious stew, so my sister would often bring me a large pot of his cooking, and we would sit on a blanket and eat it together. One time, we didn't close the door securely, and the Saurians who were raising ran into the room and knocked over the entire pot. My sister immediately burst into tears. The two troublemakers were going for the meat, but when they saw my sister's distress, they froze on the spot. I still remember the way they laid there, sulking like a pair of children, even after making such a mess. It was frustrating, but in the end, all I could do was comfort my sister and move on.
What's the point?
Wow.
You forgave him just like that?
Isn't that what being a family is all about? I think about that story a lot, actually. As the Archon, I made a vow to defend this nation, and experiences like that, they remind me exactly what I'm trying to protect.
Well, what happened after that? This portrait looks pretty old. Your sister must be all grown up by now, right?
I believe she ended up working as an architect and artist. She built many houses and crafted many beautiful works of art. Anyway, that's enough about me. Now that the powder is settled, we can begin.
All right, let's do it.
Iansan, Mulani, Chaska. Over here, please. Place the ancient name up there, and then we'll begin.
Time to bring her home.
Surely as the echoes of life resound through heaven and earth, so too shall our stories remain eternal. Ancient name, take us to your fated bearer. Allow her to answer our call.
Yo!
Am I hallucinating?
No, you're not.
Kachina, are you okay?
Huh? I'm not seeing things, am I? Is the Abyss playing tricks on me again?
It's okay, Kachina. It's just us. We're trying to find a way to bring you back.
Everyone, you have to listen to me.
Oh?
I've been investigating the Night Kingdom this entire time, and I figured out what's wrong. The Wyab is being
Oh
infected
no,
by
the Wyab itself. Yikes.
I was waiting for the Wyab to send me back, but then this really strong monster came in and it almost killed me.
Okay, that's not good.
The Wyab saved me, even though its power is weakening. So I've been hiding from the monsters while trying to find a way to help. The Night Kingdom has become a huge mess, though. I keep hearing these awful sounds and seeing really horrible things.
Don't listen to those sounds, Kachina. The Abyss is trying to strip you of your sanity. All you need to do is stay safe and wait for us. We'll be there shortly.
It's okay. I feel so much better now that I've had the chance to talk to you guys.
No, we gotta find a way to bring you back. The Oath of Resurrection didn't work.
I've never been strong or special at all, really. So I don't blame anyone for forgetting about me or leaving me behind. Just knowing you care is more than enough. I'll find a way back. You don't have to put yourselves in danger to
Mulani's going to rip her a new one.
You're always like this, Kachina. Now's not the time to act tough. We're coming for you, and that's final. I don't know what lies the Abyss has been feeding you, but I'll tell you something right now. Nobody here sees you as a burden. You're a victor of the Night Warden Wars, a hero of Natlan. All you need to do is wait for us to rescue you, and you'll get all the applause and recognition you deserve.
I'm really scared. Everything's so dark and creepy here.
Kachina's so cute.
I want to go home.
Ah, enough said. Enough said. We're bringing you home.
Still, I don't want you to put yourselves in danger because of me. I
need to do is place your trust in us. Just like you always have. No one fights alone. We're not leaving you behind. Not ever.
Yeah, we're so close. We can't call it quits now.
Looks like we've lost contact. Now comes the most dangerous part. You have to traverse the Night Kingdom in your physical form. This entrance to the Night Kingdom was left behind after an abyssal invasion. Even a brief amount of time inside could expose you to corrosion.
I know. I'm prepared for that possibility.
All right. Then I wish you all the best. I'll tell Koichi to be ready just in case. She's very experienced in dealing with abyssal corruption.
I can purify things, right?
That face you just made. Don't tell me you two got into another argument.
No, I just feel bad for creating more work for her.
I'll go with them too, Archon. The more people, the stronger the party.
Thank you so much for your help, everyone. It really means a lot that you're willing to brave these dangers with me. There's no time to lose, so let's get going.
Just like, I'll tag along, whatever.
Oh,
she was with the party
I won't be able to provide much practical support.
That makes sense.
But I can still keep an eye on the situation from here. Eon-san, I know it's unlikely, but if you encounter a situation you can't handle...
That won't happen.
I hope not.
What's Eon-san's deal, though? Enter the underground ruin? Where do I go? Higher? Oh, from up here? Okay. It's probably gonna be one of those domains, right? Yeah, I see it. Need fire and water. Okay. Let's do another pull. Let's go. Alright, starting off with the 4-star. We got another Toma, worthless. Cool. If we're gonna lose the 50-50, can we at least get the early 5-star, please? Is that too much to ask? Another 4-star. We're getting a lot of 4-stars. Another Toma. Okay, so worthless. Cool. Got it. Getting... How much star... I've got almost 500. I've almost got 100 pulls of Star Glitter. That's wild. Oh, I can get Crowns of Insight. Huh. Interesting. Probably not worth it. I've got so many Crowns of Insight right now. I probably will never run out. Probably do Arlecchino. Let's do Arlecchino with Yulon.
Who's our target this time?
Yeah. Seems appropriate for Arlecchino to go into the Night Kingdom. Is this the Night Kingdom, or are we just in the ruins?
So we're underneath Natlan right now? It looks nothing like Paimon was imagining.
That's because in the distant past, Natlan was home to an incredibly advanced civilization, ruled by dragons. Humans only established their own society after the fall of the dragons.
So these are Saurian ruins?
She meant actual dragons.
Wait, you mean like the elemental sovereigns? Yeah. They had their own advanced civilization?
Yes, a really long time ago. Very few records have survived until now, so no one really knows what the devices here are for. These ruins have been abandoned for a long time.
The Saurians, like,
But
evolved
with the recent
afterward,
increase in
right?
abyss activity, the installations around here have somehow been activated
Oh,
again.
yikes.
So what you're saying is, we're not in for an easy trip to the Night
When
Kingdom.
was it ever going to be easy?
No. It's going to be obstacle after obstacle from here on out.
Why are you all laughing like that? It's creeping Paimon.
It's the pre-adventure excitement kicking in, right guys?
Of course. I'm eager to get started.
Adventures live for the moments. These moments.
Then let's go. We won't let anything stand in our way.
Seems like the road ends here. How should
Become
we
a
get
Saurian.
As a professional trainer, I think you could stand to build up your endurance, Paimon.
Professional trainer?
Of course.
Paimon thought you were a warrior from the collective of planning.
Well, that goes without saying. But I actually work as a sports coach. I provide professional guidance for many of Natland's popular sports. And I don't just mean physical training. I design nutrition plans as well.
Okay.
So basically no sugar, no soft drinks, no
Are
grilled
there, are there soft drinks
yeah, we'll
in
be here all
Teyvat?
day if you list them out one by one. It's much faster to just focus on what's good for you.
Such as?
Vegetable juice. Want some?
You know, Ian-san, Paimon feels like the two of us might not see eye to eye.
All right, we gotta dump some levels into something here. Gosh, what do I want to do? I've got like no good artifacts that are worth upgrading. I could do this one actually. Don't necessarily need more crit damage though. Energy recharge. We'll get this to like 12. Okay. Oh, there's more. Oh.
Those
Yeah,
guys look
the
familiar.
abyssal wing,
We've
the
fought them
abyssal
before.
saurians.
Let's go. Show no mercy.
Hello.
Overruled. Gotcha.
Stabilize.
Teamwork is true.
Things are about to get dicey.
Whoa. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna climb up that pillar, right?
The place we need to go seems really high up.
Fortunately, there's this life river, whatever it's called. Oh, hey, we're going the wrong way. Hey, turn around. All right.
Laid bare.
Quietly now.
Solidify.
I'm going in.
I will have order.
Busted. Take it easy. Quietly now.
Can
Overruled.
Jeez. All right. Was there a chest in here? No. Okay.
Game's up. Fun's over.
Everybody stand back!
More. Okay. And this guy's done. Gotta climb up this thing.
Stretch.
Yeah.
We just need to climb up, and we'll be there. Nothing to it. Easy for you to say.
Paimon, you can fly. You can literally go whatever height you want. Oh, there's the rift.
This must be the entrance the Pyro Archon told us about. The one ripped open by the abyss.
Yes. There's something in the depths of this place that feels familiar, yet also foreign.
We actually have to go in there? Okay, Paimon just needs to psych herself up. Don't push her through before she's ready.
Oh, we're going. I hope you're ready, Paimon.
Hey, you don't have to drag Paimon. You're pulling too hard.
Looks like we made it. This is the Night Kingdom.
It looks so different from what I imagined
Yeah,
in
because
the
there's
stories.
abyssal energy everywhere.
That
Look at all that.
overflow of energy is probably what trapped Kachina here in the first place.
From this point forward, everything we know about the real
Look at all
world
the
no
souls
longer
in the water.
applies. Anything can happen here.
Paimon's more worried about how we're gonna make it out. We obviously
Oh, we
can't
can't?
go back the way we came.
Do you see that patch of light on the ground? It's shining down from that fissure in the sky.
Oh yeah, right in front of us. So that's coming from up there? Oh, it's so high up. Did we really fall that far down?
Just like I said, our real-world knowledge doesn't apply here. We fell all this way, yet came out completely unscathed. If this was the real world, we'd have to climb our way back up to the entrance. But here, all we
How
have
do
to
you
do
know?
is stand underneath the light and offer a prayer.
That's it?
Yeah, don't try it now.
Right. We still got a job to do.
So that means all we need to do is find Kachina and bring her to this location.
Exactly. This light is streaming in from the real world. It's a link
How
between the
does
two
she
realms.
know all this?
The terrain looks difficult to navigate, and the visibility's not great either. How are we supposed to
Well,
find
we used the
Kachina
name,
in
right?
these conditions?
Yeah, these floating black things don't look super friendly either.
Those are all manifestations of abyssal power.
Oh.
Be careful.
Ghost!
Hey,
A talking ghost!
it's a friendly ghost. It's Casper.
Calm down. I'm here to help. You're the
It's
one who
the
helped Vichama, right?
Malco.
Yes, I'm Vichama's friend, Malco. I was completely lost to this realm until I sensed a mysterious power calling out to me.
Worked.
It's like it was seeking me out, attempting to reassemble the pieces of who I used to be. Of course, it could only do so much. I'm sorry I can only appear before you in this imperfect form.
No, we should be the ones apologizing. If the Spirit Speaker Stone hadn't become corrupted by the Abyss, we could have done much more, but we had to destroy it. Otherwise, Vichama and his tribe would have been in danger.
Of course. Thank you for protecting him. I never imagined that, even after all these years, he'd
That's
still
what
take
besties
such
are
a
for,
risk for
Malco.
me. Under the power of the stone, it felt like our souls were connected. Turns out even our regrets were exactly the same.
Whether in triumph or death, you want your best friend by your side.
Exactly. That may not be in the cards for us, but
Yeah,
it's not
so
too
what do
late
we
for
need to
you.
do?
You're looking for a young girl from the Children of Echoes, right? She's being chased by an embodiment of abyssal power. I'd like to help her while I'm still in this form, so follow me. Be careful. This place has been severely corroded by the abyss.
No kidding.
Paimon didn't realize it had gotten this bad.
It's like a seething volcano ready to engulf our world at any
Oh,
moment.
hey, can you not? Ow.
Ouch!
Whoa! That did a lot of damage.
Stick close to me. My power will be able to ward off attacks for the time being. We won't be able to keep this up. Let's try another route. This way.
So we can't go in the water. Bad idea. Whoa. Whoa.
Not good.
Oh,
more monsters.
Hi. Ow.
We shouldn't waste our time on them.
Well, too late.
I'm going in! Transfixed.
This is order.
Things are about to get dicey.
So we just gotta follow the shoreline, I guess. No spooky spirits gonna come after me, right?
Oh, Paimon can't see anything.
It's easy to get lost here. Just stick close.
Yeah, no problem. Oh, cutscene? Hi. Oh no. No, not more you guys.
Did you hear that?
What?
Never mind. It was probably just
Spirits
my
are talking to
imagination.
you.
Don't scare Paimon like that.
I heard it too. It was a voice from the abyss.
What did it say?
It doesn't matter. It
Yeah,
certainly
don't
doesn't harbor good
listen to
intentions.
it. Don't even remember it. It's gonna tell stuff to the traveler.
Paimon just heard it too.
It's gonna be interesting to see how the traveler reacts to the abyss because it's all like ley line stuff. And ley lines are connected to Irminsul, and the traveler is not connected to Irminsul. Yeah, just in time.
Oh, honey, you made it.
Looks like our reunion will have to wait until we take care of these monsters.
Good idea. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Get this in here. No, I thought I had a shield. Oh, that's right. It has.
Off we go. Quietly now.
Order guide you.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Right here.
What?
I hear children.
I need to just
Here.
eat more
Finally here.
actual food.
Thank you so much. That monster can appear from anywhere. It almost caught me a bunch
we gotta
of
go back.
times. The YF's power helped keep me hidden, so I just tried to stay out of sight until you got here.
We gotta
How'd
actually
go?
fix the YAB,
You did
probably.
so well. And most importantly, you weren't hurt.
Should we start heading back then? Actually, I have a request.
Yeah, maybe
Will
we
you come
can help
visit the
cleanse it
YAB with me?
of the abyss power.
I can't exactly put it into words, but something's wrong with the Ode of Resurrection. And I know it has something to do with the contamination from the abyss.
That was the Pyro Archon's theory as well. Everything we've seen here certainly seems to back it up.
In the Night Kingdom, there are 6 main totem poles representing the
there's 6
Wyab
of
of
them.
each tribe. You can think of them like the body of each Wyab. Additional totem poles, like the ones around here, serve as proxies to which the Wyab can extend their consciousness. There are countless proxies scattered around the Night Kingdom. Through them, the Wyab can extend their consciousness over the entire realm and track down souls no matter where they roam. But if a proxy were to become severely contaminated, then a soul could become lost within the Night Kingdom.
Okay, so
Judging by the
that's what
current
happened. That's
situation,
why the Prior
I don't
Archon
think
couldn't
we're
find
dealing
the
with
soul.
just one contaminated proxy. Even if we could drive back the abyssal power from one of them, that probably wouldn't even put a dent in the problem.
Still, we can't just leave the Wyab to suffer. It's protected me this whole time.
I agree. We might even manage to draw out the monster that's been hunting Kachina. Getting rid of the monster might slow down the deterioration of the Night Kingdom.
Kachina? What's wrong?
Nothing. Just a headache. And that voice again, telling me to abandon
So that's why we should do the opposite.
Maybe we really should leave. Kachina's already been here for too long.
No, I'm fine. I don't plan on listening to that nonsense.
Yeah, where's the totem
I can
pole?
hold on. Just up ahead. I'll lead the way. Besides, I can still fight, so please, help me out a little longer.
Listen to me, Kachina. We'll come with you, but that's because we want to help the Wyab. Not because we have something to prove. You don't have anything to prove either. It's okay if you reach your limit.
There's no,
We'll be there for you.
no brownie points here.
All right. The sooner we get this done, the better.
We've already come all this way, so we might as well try to get to the bottom of this.
Let's go. This way.
I'll stay here and try to stall the abyss.
Thanks,
monster.
Malko.
All by yourself? That's too dangerous.
It's all right. I may not be as strong as that monster, but I'm definitely more familiar with the area.
Aren't we supposed to defeat
Besides,
that abyss
I don't
monster?
have much time left. If you're anything like my friend, I'm sure you're not particularly fond of goodbyes. So go. Achieve your goal. And return to the world where you belong.
Thank you for everything.
You're a true hero.
Thank you.
There'll be stories about him.
No one fights alone.
That's for sure. No one fights alone. Okay, so we gotta.
Does your head still hurt?
Gotta do.
Let me help you
gotta
walk.
heal a little bit, right? A little bit. Okay, that should be better. Where are we going? Over here?
I'm fine. I'm fine. You should know I'm made of stronger stuff than that.
Oh, there's a totem. Yeah, it's right there. But that's not one of the big totems. That's just like a proxy totem.
Wyab? Wyab! I'm back! My friends and I are here to heal you. Wyab, can you hear me? Wyab?
Agent of Knight's Will, okay? Great spirit of this land.
So we were right. The contamination is already too severe. It's preventing the Wyab from answering our calls. All right, get ready, everyone. Time to purge the abyssal
Yeah, you better
energy
help,
from this
Traveler.
place.
You're the only one who can do it.
Careful. We've got company.
Oh, it's an electern.
Already?
You really think that puny soul could slow me down? Courage in the face of futility is pure folly. He tried to get in my way.
Oh.
So I disposed
Oh
of
no.
You...
He was already dead.
You
but
killed
whatever.
Malko?
He would have dispersed with or without me. Rather than worrying about him, I would urge you to focus on yourself. You may have defeated others of my kind in the past, but underestimate me now.
Yeah, are you working alone on this?
No. The power of the abyss is intoxicating. The destruction it seeks captivates like a masterful work.
Okay, so you're just crazy. That's fine. We'll defeat you either way.
To see it up close. I thought this naive little girl was an exception, but it turns out humanity is full of lambs willing to offer themselves up to the slaughter. That is the tragedy of your short lives. You understand nothing of all-encompassing power.
Oh my god, you talk so much.
Pride, friendship, all empty ideas invented to give you a false sense of self-worth. They possess no power at all. The Pyro Archon created those grandiose ideals out of pure Anything to avoid sharing power. Anything to avoid handing over the primordial gift to ordinary people like you.
Sorry, I kind of zoned out on what he was talking about. Was he talking about something worthwhile? The Power Archon created those grandiose ideas that appear self-sufficient. Anything to avoid sharing power. He did share power, though. Didn't he hand... He did hand over the primordial gift. Right? Isn't that what happened? Am I missing something?
Don't believe me? Then ask yourself, why is the Pyro Archon
all Archons are
measure, while you, Kachina, remain so pathetically weak?
Kachina, give me your hand. Feel that? I'm right here next to you.
Thanks, Moalani. You're right. I have nothing to fear, because I'm not alone anymore.
You're right. Maybe comforting ideals don't have any power, but you also couldn't be more wrong. You've never had to work for your own strength, so you will never understand the true source of our power.
What? Nani?
The courage we have to stand before you and not back
it's
down.
It's the power of friendship.
Comes from our friendship. The power lies not in the ideal itself, but in our commitment to upholding that ideal, and in our decision to stand together and fight.
Well said.
Let's go, Kachina. It shouldn't take more than 2 of us to handle an enemy like this.
Sorry in advance, but you deserve what's coming to you.
There aren't many in Natlan who can beat us.
Are we? Is it just gonna be
it's time
these two?
You got a taste of that kind of power.
Oh boy. Oh, yep. Easy.
Oh, he won.
Having Hydro was very smart. It's very lucky. Turns out he wasn't stronger than any of the ones you fought in the past.
That's what he gets for underestimating you two.
Fantastic work, Kachina. Absolutely fantastic. This makes me so unbelievably happy. I'm happy too, Moalani. Together we really are unstoppable.
All right, let's get out of here.
Huh? What's happening?
Is it a new ancient name?
My ancient name is glowing? But I thought I didn't bring it with me.
It's probably a projection from the real world. But that doesn't explain why it's glowing all of a sudden.
Wait, does
The
that
new
mean
Archon?
you're...
A Wyatt?
That was a bold move, diving headfirst into the fire.
Oh, one of
your
her ancestors?
Especially in a place so overrun with abyssal corruption. Still, seeing you pull it off was really something. Everything you said was exactly right. As isolated individuals, we stand no chance against.
What's this
the power
voice
of
actor?
the
I've heard
abyss.
his voice before.
It took years worth of scars.
Oh, this is
lots of unnecessary suffering for me to
he's
understand
from
for myself.
Fire Emblem. He's like one of the mentor figures in 3 Houses, I think. He's like your protagonist's dad or something like that.
The Pyro Archon's plan will unite us as one. Everyone has a part to play. Only then will we have the power to defeat the strongest of foes.
Tupac?
Tupac, a warrior from the people of the
funny.
Springs. I fought against the Abyss during the invasion 500
He probably became one of
years
the Wyaps. Tupac! Poor Tupac's dead in this world as well. Just like in real life.
I've heard that name before. You were the giant who saved all of Natlan.
Since you were able to awaken my words from your ancient name, that means you have fully embodied the aspirations of the Wayab. Under the name Umoja, you shall unite the tribes and save Natlan from its impending doom.
Me?
As long as blood still runs through your veins, even the tiniest spark of steel against stone can ignite a flame. Its blaze will become one with our vision for Natlan, even amid everlasting darkness. Our bonds.
Oh, let's go.
Eternal.
Is this like a second name? Fist bump.
What's wrong, Malani?
So many memories. My brain was just flooded with everything he once knew. So that's what happened.
What do you mean? Did you just figure something out?
500 years ago, they foresaw the very crisis we're facing now. Efforts to save Natlan started all the way back then.
We can go over the details once we get back. We shouldn't linger here longer than we have to.
Does this mean you already know about this whole thing?
I know bits and pieces, but I had
Oh,
no idea
so she
Malani
already
was
knew
also
that.
part of the plan.
Okay, interesting. Interesting.
This sounds like something that's going to need a lot of explaining. Let's focus on saving the Wayab first.
Yeah, you said it, Kachina, talking just directly to the audience. This is gonna need a lot of explaining. Come on, traveler. Absorb that corruption. Yeah, there we go.
Okay, that should be enough. Wayab? Wayab? Can you hear me?
I hear your voice, Kachina, my dear child.
Great. Well then, I'm afraid it's time to say goodbye. I just wanted to make sure you were okay before we leave, but we can't afford to stay here any longer. I was going to ask why you bestowed an ancient name upon someone like me.
Oh, don't say that.
But it's okay. I'll keep searching within myself for the answer. I'll never stop trying to improve my strength. One day,
Just like
I'll live
you
up
already
to the
did.
hero you saw in me.
You are already an outstanding child in my eyes, Kachina. No matter what happens.
Huh?
You are all my most beloved children. It has always been my honor to protect and nurture you. Your ancient name is just that. A name. Much like your parents chose to name you Kachina, I also gave you a name, but it need not define you. Focus on who you want to be. You are already worthy of your name. Now, you need only devote yourself to becoming a
You are
better
already
you.
enough.
The story of your ancient name is for you to continue. Just like your parents, my love for you will never change.
Oh,
No
that's so
matter
sweet.
what the future holds.
Thank you, Wayab.
It gladdens me to see the Pyro Archon's plan move another step towards completion. But it is time for you
All right.
to leave this place.
Mission complete. Let's get out of here.
The situation here is getting worse. Go now, my children. Save Natlan on behalf of all you hold dear.
I know we've never met before, Wayab, but I just wanted to say thank you for encouraging Kachina. It was exactly what she needed to hear.
We're already too late.
What's going on? An earthquake?
We're out of time.
It's the power of the abyss. Quick, we
Oh,
need to
chase
run.
sequence. Here we go. Gotta move.
It's a Sealy!
Wow, a Sealy down here. Okay. Good job, Sealy. Clutch AF. MVP Sealy. out of stamina here.
The opening in the sky! It's closing!
We need to hurry, or we'll be stuck here!
Oh.
Watch out for the falling rocks! Quick, through the middle!
I was gonna have to run around it. Come on, catch up! We got to. Go, Yunsen. Everyone get on Mulan's board. Say a prayer. Yeah, there's still... Oh, the lights go. Ah. It was gonna be okay. Oh gosh. The hole busted wide open. Holy shoot. Wait, I thought she lost her power.
Now come home.
Is the Night Kingdom underground this entire time? What the?
We're back! The Pyro Archon saved us.
But she's not here.
Yeah, and how does she regain her strength exactly?
Yeah, didn't she say she used it all up?
She's still in the speaker's chamber. What we saw in the Night Kingdom was just her consciousness.
So you're saying her consciousness did all that?
Every great display of power comes at a price.
She broke that up to the sky, but it's not the sky because we were in like another dimension. Interesting.
You must feel terrible, Kachina.
Yeah, she's gonna have
Just
some
hold on.
little corruption.
We'll get
in
you
there.
to a doctor soon. Let's get back to the stadium. The Pyro Archon said she'd have a doctor waiting for us.
I recommend getting a full checkup, just to make sure no damage gets left behind.
Paimon feels okay. What about you, Traveler?
Completely fine.
Right. You always
I
seem to
mean,
do pretty well against the
it's
abyss.
in my genes.
Let's get going. We need to share what we learned in the Night Kingdom as well.
Right. The Wyatt mentioned something about the Pyro Archon's plan. What is it exactly?
I'll let her explain everything. We're all a part of the plan now. Every move we make from here on out will decide
Sounds pretty heavy.
ultimate fate.
But what else is new? All right. Before we do that, we still got a boy to pick. Here we go. I have a feeling after this there's going to be a lot of exposition. And we'll do 20 because I have a feeling we're getting close to the end. Again, if we get like a Chevy, I won't be upset. Won't be that upset, but we keep getting Tomas. Lion's Roar, that's not helpful. I should have just done 20. Can we get much higher? And probably Toma again, right? Oh no, it's a Chevy. Let's go. Love that. Seven. Nope. 8. 39. And 40. Nada. Okay. To the speaker's chambers. I wonder what state she's going to be in. Oh, she's still chilling. Oh.
Huh. There's a lot less
Did
stuff
she like
here than
burn
before.
up all those memories to regain that spark of power?
It's good to see you all here in one piece. I know you must have a lot of questions, but let Koichi check you over first. It's best not to let any lingering effects of the Abyss go untreated.
Thank goodness you made it back. I came here as soon as the Pyro Archon
We don't even
told
know
me
the
about
plan.
your plan. Take a seat, everybody. I'll examine you one by one.
We all have some degree. Oh, they won't be permanent. That's good.
All right. That should do it for now. But just to be safe, I'll perform another checkup.
Can't the
in a couple
Traveler
of
just
days.
pull the
I have to say, though,
Abyss juice out?
I've never seen anyone react to the Abyss like you, Traveler. It's like you're completely immune to its power.
He always has been special like that. He can even purify its power. Wait, now that you mention it, Paimon doesn't
Yeah, we don't
think
know
she's affected either.
Probably because we're
Given
not
the
of
current
this world.
situation, that ability will likely play
Probably
a
has
great
something to
role in the
do with
events to
being a
come.
descender, like since you're not connected to the the world's memory, you're not corrupted by anything that would affect it. Because I'm assuming the abyssal power affects like the ley lines and all that stuff. Hold on. Quick text. Okay.
Of course. I still have patients to see, so I'll head out.
Thank you, Koichi.
All right, all right. We might not see eye to eye, but we both had good intention. Just give it time. I'm sure we'll figure things out between us one day.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's do it.
There's so much to discuss, I don't even know where to begin. You've seen it for yourselves now.
Yeah, it's bad
the
down there.
devastation in the Night Kingdom. I'll get straight to the point. Natlan is on the verge of destruction. It's very possible our nation has less than a
That's
year
bad.
before total devastation.
Huh? No. That can't be true, can it?
That's right. But I've only ever disclosed that
Yeah, I'd
fact
say
to the
probably
handful
one
of
of them.
people working with me to
Excuse
save
me.
this nation. Our looming destruction is not a recent development, but the inevitable conclusion of the disaster
been
the
heading
Abyss
down this road
initiated
for 500
years ago.
So
Mulan
between
told us a little bit
Fontaine
about
and
that.
Natlan, like everything's shit's hitting the fan everywhere all at once.
500 years ago, all the nations of Teyvat were invaded by the Abyss. Unlike the other nations, Natlan never had stable and deep-rooted ley lines,
I wonder
so
why
we
that is.
suffered the worst of the invasion. The battle against the Abyss was exceedingly long and brutal. In the end, victory came at the cost of our civilization and countless lives. Even then, it took centuries of solving the disasters caused by the Abyss to finally
So the
achieve
war
the
never
peace
really
we know
ended,
today.
is what you're saying.
And still, this is but a superficial victory. The forces of the Abyss have merely been driven back underground. Their threat to Natlan remains as real as ever.
I'd never have guessed.
The problems plaguing the Night Kingdom are all the more complicated because that realm is essentially functioning as Natlan's ley lines. Immediately after the war, our calculations estimated that we would have a maximum of 500 years before the Night Kingdom was completely lost to the abyss.
And that's where we're at now.
But at that time, we were a nation of the destitute. Our people no longer believed in victory, nor did they hold hope for the future. Our civilization was dying, our faith crumbling, and the line of power passed down from the Wayab nearly severed. If we didn't bring the nation back together, it would be foolish to even dream of defeating the Abyss in the future. So, the Archon had a long and involved discussion with the heroes of each tribe, and finally came up with a 500-year-long
Very similar to Fontaine. There's a 500-year plan.
Natlan.
Except truly no one knew about the Hydro Archon's plan.
So that's what happened. After finding Kachina, I encountered a strange figure who gave me a series of new memories. Since the plan was mentioned in those memories, I guess I've been chosen to play an important role in it, but there's still something I don't understand. Those memories showed me the Pyro Archon from back then.
Oh?
And it was you.
Is that right?
Huh? But that doesn't make any sense. The Pyro Archon is supposed to be human. It's impossible for a human to live that long.
That's right. The hardest thing for humans to overcome has always been time. Or rather, the natural limitations of our lifespan. A god can extend a human's life by using a certain amount of divine
subjecting them
power,
to a curse.
or subjecting them
We know
to
about
a
the latter.
curse. But, as we all know, Natlan doesn't have gods like
Okay.
that.
We
can
don't
only
know,
rely
but
on
thank
our
you for
own
letting us
methods.
know.
A human life is like a flame destined to be extinguished. 500 years ago, I placed my life within the sacred flame. Only by dying before my time could I have the chance to wake up again.
Oh, she like withdrew her life from the flame after 500 years.
So, in other words, this is your
That was all
second
part of the
life?
plan.
Yes. We only managed to defeat the Abyss all those years ago because the tribes came together as one. If the Natlan of the future was to have a fighting chance, the Pyro Archons that came after the war had to rebuild the decimated tribes. The goal was to reunite the people and restore the strength of each tribe's Wayab. Once a tribe was back to its full strength, the tribe's Wayab would select a hero, indicating the tribe was once again ready for war. The Chosen would then stand by my side in defense of our nation, just like great
All right.
heroes of
So
old
how long have the
500
tribes been
years
ready?
ago.
So that means I'm one of the Chosen?
That's right. You bear the ancient name Umoja, the same one held by the hero from your tribe 500 years ago. It means unity. After your adventure in the Night Kingdom, I trust you've come to
So
fully
she's
understand the
fully
meaning of that name.
assumed her previous incarnation.
So, in other words, you always knew who the Wayab were going to pick from each tribe?
Yes. According to the plan, each tribe was supposed to have been fully restored by the time I awoke.
Oh no.
But something
Is
went
there one
wrong
that's
along
not?
the way. The 6 heroes successfully inherited the ancient names from 500 years ago, but the intel regarding the plan wasn't passed on to them.
For one, it has now.
Once again, it comes down to the deterioration of the Night Kingdom. Communication between the Sacred Flame and the Wayab has been blocked.
Just like how the Ode of Resurrection failed to bring Kachina back.
Exactly. It's just another tactic the Abyss is using against us. The Abyss may not possess intelligence, but its methods certainly aren't easy to counter. If we want to unblock that information from being passed on, my presence alone isn't enough. The ancient name-bearer must establish a greater connection to their name. So, I've tried my best to help them from the sidelines. Currently, Shilonin of the Children of Echoes, Kinich of the Scions of the Canopy, and Iansan of the Collective of Plenty have all been acknowledged by their names.
Not Mulani?
During your adventure, you too earned the acknowledgement of your Wayab Mualani. In the process, you gained the memories stored within your name.
But the children of Shilinen is not Kachina. But I thought Kachina was the one acknowledged. That leaves 2 people left.
Well, we have less than a year.
Yes, but we have no choice. We cannot start the plan until all the heroes have been gathered. That's also why I haven't been able to take action despite the urgency of the situation.
But if you knew this whole time,
And then
why didn't
Kimi
you just
should
tell
know
me
the
about
plan,
my
right?
role in all this? Wouldn't that make everything go a lot faster?
Perhaps, but the opposite could also be true. Knowing your destiny too early could mean failing
So
to realize
Ionsen knew the
your
plan.
full
Kenichi, I
potential.
guess, knew the plan. And then we haven't met Shilinen.
Just like your determination to save Kachina, I hope your commitment to this endeavor comes from your own strength of will, rather than a sense of obligation.
So I suppose you're not going to tell us who the final 2 heroes are then?
That's right. Their time is yet to come. Putting pressure on them beforehand will
What if they don't
only
make it in
hinder their development. I can only trust in the judgment of the Wyab. I have never believed I could
Kind of sucks we
solve
went through all
crisis
this
alone.
development
In
with
fact, it was
Kachina, and
precisely
she's not
because
really
I
going to be
chose to
involved.
trust and rely on others that we managed to get this far. Natlan's salvation lies not in its Archon or any singular individual, but in us all.
Does that mean you...
You're quite perceptive, aren't you? I thought I might get
She
away with
put
avoiding the topic.
her life back in the flame?
Huh? Oh, right! All the stuff you stored here before, where did it all go?
Even though I sacrificed my power, I still needed a contingency plan to ensure you would make it back from the Night Kingdom. After all, I was the one who allowed you to take that risk, and Mualani has an important
And
role to play
Ionsen.
in my plan. In addition to their sentimental value, the items I stored here held a
Fed
much
them to
more
the sacred
important
flame?
purpose. Fuel.
Fuel? Ah, so back then, that's why you...
Yes. The stories embodied by those items are certainly important, but there's an even more significant trait they all share. Every item belonged to a hero of Natlan. Over time, they became imbued with
it
a
allowed the
certain
fire
amount of
to
contending fire
burst
from
for a
being
minute.
carried in battle. On their own, each item's power is limited, but together, their combined effect can prove quite useful in a dire situation. By burning those items, I was able to activate the contending fire stored within them to open the boundary between the 2 worlds. It was a rather crude approach, so all their power was depleted in an instant, as you can see.
But aren't they all precious
They're all in
treasures?
your brain.
What about their stories?
That's exactly why I dragged you all here. No matter
Oh,
what,
she had to burn her
I never
picture
wanted
too?
the Pyro Archon to have to use that power. Oh, I'm so sorry.
You have nothing to be sorry for. You all deserve my thanks, actually. If you hadn't saved the totem pole, that area of the Night Kingdom would have been forever lost to the abyss. And then, it would only be a matter of time before the Children of Echoes was met with disaster. Besides, when those heroes entrusted their belongings to me, or the Pyro Archon of their time, it was out of a desire to contribute to Natlan's survival. If they knew those items helped save the present-day heroes of Natlan, they would not mourn their loss.
Even when you put it that way, I still feel bad.
There's no need. Remember what I told you about time? The people and the events of the past are never truly lost
Yep.
to us. We simply carry them
They're in
with
your
us in a
hearts.
different form.
And the
In that
verbal
sense,
tradition, too.
We didn't lose anything at all. If you still have regrets, let them fuel your resolve in the battles to come. Your deeds will become new
Exactly.
legends and nurture new forms of power just like the items once stored here.
Well, we'd still like to return the favor.
Well, if that's
Done.
the case, just
We were
treat me
gonna
to
ask
a
you
drink
anyway.
sometime. Now that Kachina has
We'll
returned,
share all our
we can
stories.
finally hold the victory feast and celebrate your team's triumph in the Night Warden Wars. And we could all use the rest, that's for sure. Plus, you'll be able to silence everyone who doubted you once and for all, Kachina.
Still, now that I know the danger we're facing,
I mean, basically, we just
Having
have
a
to
victory
wait
feast
for
doesn't
the
feel
other
right.
2 people to, like, realize their power. And we can't force them, so we really are just waiting.
Try not to let it get to you. It's important to stay calm. Worrying about it will only affect your judgment. All right. You should head out. I'll join you in a bit.
Oh. Now it's her second family too, because it's her second life. My gosh, my phone is blowing up. I'm a part of a group chat that will not shut up.
When I was young, I used to sit by the hot springs and listen to the stories of warriors from all over Natland. They attract people from all walks of life. Friends come easy here, no matter what tribe you're from. The people of the springs have never claimed the hot springs as their own private property. They are there to bring all hot spring buddies together. It's been really nice, seeing the children of my tribe get older. It's helped me gradually understand the true value of the springs. I've witnessed their energy, their determination, their absolute passion for life. Even when they cause trouble, I never managed to hold on to my anger for long. It's unbelievable how quickly they worm their way back into my good graces. I'm certain Mualani will become a great warrior when she grows up. She possesses infinite potential. I can see it. One day, when I'm no longer in fighting form, I'll come here and tell stories to all the children.
Where is she?
Just like those warriors
She in her
did
own
for
memories?
me. So, you better get busy, Pyro Archon, or I'll end up running out of stories.
Interesting. Walking the trail of her memories, literally. Of course, because it's too soon in the patch, we don't even get to like walk around as her. Sad. It would have been pretty rad if we would have just to walk around, see
Our
her
nation
animation.
is engulfed in darkness. Our tribes stand divided, and yet you promise victory in the distant future. The Abyss is a cunning enemy, one that I faced in battle many times. Were that not the case, I would never understand exercising this degree of caution. My rage will never know absolution, and my power will no longer aid you in victory. But you came to me because you knew you could convince me with just a single sentence. I understand your choice. The heroes of today will forge the path ahead with blood and fire. Just remember to earn us the victory we are owed. Otherwise, rest assured, I'll find a way to collect the debt. For Natlan.
Interesting. So these are all the items that she, like, consumed, right? So what's this item going to be? Tacos. Okay. Oh, it's her family and their models.
500 years in the future to serve as the Pyro Archon.
Oh, it's her
again?
old family. We're gonna have 500 years in the future to serve as the Pyro Archon again.
But what about the you from right now? You're just gonna die?
You can't ask her those questions and expect her to answer, my dear. The decision is hers to make, and she deserves our support. We will do everything we can to rebuild the tribes. Don't you worry. Even across time, we will all do our part to fight for Natlan's future.
Yeah, Mom's right. We'll always believe in you, sis. Oh, seriously though, Dad should be here. Where is he?
I imagine he didn't know what to say, so he chose not to come at all.
That's so sad.
Don't take it to heart, my dear. That's just who he is. Just remember, no matter what happens in the future, we will always love you.
I mean, she truly was just human before. She wasn't lying. She's just a special human.
one day. I know I can't live that long, but I'll think of something. There has to be a way for us to meet again one day. If there's an answer out there somewhere, I'm gonna find it. So
I bet she's the one who built the stadium or something, or built the throne. Said she was like an architect, right? Famous architect.
If that's your decision, then you have my full support, Archon.
May our children live to see such a lovely son.
For Natlan!
No one fights alone.
The rules are my legacy. They shall grant us the strength to overcome the next tragedy.
War forged the 6 tribes, taught us how to fight, instilled in us what it means to love.
Who will be the one to bring this to an end?
Who indeed?
We are the inheritors of memory and legend. Those who grew alongside sun and wind. Those who forged our own destiny and future. That is Natlan's fire. The lifeblood of our nation.
This is like playing... There's literally a whole different set of rules here. Very, very interesting. Okay. We'll do another 10. See if we get it. And then I guess we'll join the banquet without Kinich. On the road to 50. Come on. Another Lion's Roar, okay. Getting 2 of the same weapon. At least vary it up. Another 4-star, okay, okay. It is Toma. Thanks, Toma. Thanks for always being here. Why did I go this way? C3. Let's C4 after using Ring of Bursting Grenades. The hold load will not go to cooldown whichever one uses it. This effect is removed. That's actually pretty dang good. Kind of hope I get that. What is it? What else did I want to do? I want to check my weapons here. Do I have R5 Fav Sword? I do. I don't have R5 Lion's Roar. Interesting. Huh. Well, now I have R4. Cool, I guess. I got ones that aren't maxed. Let's go down here.
You here for the victory feast too?
Oh, no. I knew Chaska would be here, so I just came to
You gonna
deliver
leave
some
the party?
medicine. I was about to leave, actually. No, it's not that I don't want to celebrate Kachina and the others. I'm
Oh,
so glad she made it
come on.
back. It's just... Well,
No,
I'll
you
make things
won't.
awkward if I'm around my sister right now.
Well, you two had a fight, so Paimon can
Yeah, of
understand.
course not.
She didn't cause any trouble during your trip, right?
Yeah, she
That's
was
true,
super
she did.
helpful. She gave us a lot of useful information about the...
That's good.
Didn't really come in
That's
much
all I
help
needed
because we
to
didn't have
know.
a chance to pray in the light
Is
or
there a
whatever.
reason you asked? You were pretty outspoken when we first met, but now it's like you're holding something back.
Maybe it seemed unreasonable, picking that fight with her before you left,
Wanna make her
but
angry?
I did it for a reason. Her impulse to fight is extremely strong. Her mental strength helps her rein it in, but she still loses control sometimes. I had no idea what you might face in the Night Kingdom, so I didn't want to take
So
any
you
chances.
made her angry so she'd have more mental strength? Deliberately provoked her so she'd
So
take
what
that
you're
impulse
saying
out on
is-
you. Okay.
Okay, so maybe it sounds a little stupid, but it works pretty well.
So
It
she
helps her keep her
basically is
cool
like
for
the
a little
punching
while,
bag
at
for
least.
the fight impulses. That's funny.
Anyway, I'm just glad you were able to make it back safe and sound. That's all I wanted.
What? Do you really have to go that far? Can't you just talk it out?
No way. Chaska never opens up about her own pain, especially to her family. She can't learn about
We
this,
get it. We get it.
or it'll be even harder to help her. I appreciate the understanding, and don't worry.
Probably why she became
I'll
a
find
doctor.
a way to help her ease this burden. Anyway, I need to get going. Enjoy the celebration. Oh, and if you ever need a doctor, you know who to find.
Who would have thought there
looking
was
out
a
for each
deeper
other in your
reason
own
behind
way.
their arguing? In the end, it's all the
Yeah,
Abyss's
enough of
fault.
their shit.
Paimon's had
Indeed,
enough of
Paimon.
them.
Okay, let's eat something. I need to eat something soon, actually.
Let's give a
Yeah.
huge round of applause to our brave young warrior, Kachina!
Woohoo! Well done, Kachina. Thank you, everyone. I'm so glad I finally made it.
I always knew you could do it. With so much potential at
I wonder
your
if
age,
those
you have a
assholes are
great
in the
future
banquet.
ahead of you.
You're one to talk. Don't think I didn't
Ha!
know you were the first person to abandon your team.
Yeah, that's what I
I'll
thought.
be dealing with you when we get back.
I had no choice.
Sure, all
My
right.
friend invited me. I couldn't just say no.
Oh, really? So you weren't just trying to get ahead in the first round?
I wasn't, I swear. I just happened to find that bearer injured in the wild. So I stopped to bandage his wound. When he insisted on repaying the favor, what was I supposed to do? I'm just one person.
That's
I
a
figured
bunch of
Kachina would have no
bullcrap.
trouble replacing me.
But the fact of the matter is that after your departure, everyone else started thinking about swapping teams too.
I'm really sorry, Kachina. It was wrong of us to abandon you like that.
It's amazing that you still made it all the way through to the night.
Yeah, you never needed us to begin with. It was
highest
fine.
honor.
No, it wasn't.
So, what about you guys? Did you make it far?
Our team captain drank
got
too much
deep,
the night before the
yeah.
competition and turned up late to the stadium on the day.
Take that
We got
L.
disqualified.
Serves you all right. No sympathy from me.
Alright.
Oh, there absolutely is a
No
need.
need to be like
Be
that,
petty
Uncle
for a little
Pakal.
bit.
Dear friends, I'd like to say a few words. Firstly, I'm grateful to my friends and our great Archon for helping to bring me back. This traveler and his companion Paimon are some of the strongest people I've ever met. If they were allowed to participate in the pilgrimage, I have no doubt that they'd win the
you're not
whole
wrong.
thing. They've agreed to let me learn from them. With their help, I believe I can become even stronger still. And let's not forget my good friends, Moalani, Chaska, Kanich, and Dion-san. They all helped the traveler and Paimon figure out a way to bring me back from the Night Kingdom. They too deserve to be called our heroes. So, please give another round of applause for them. Thank you so much.
Bravo, bravo.
Well said.
Indeed.
I'll drink to that.
How does it feel being a hero, Kachina?
To be honest, it's a bit overwhelming. It all just feels so surreal.
Undefeated champion. Yeah, there we go.
Next up, undefeated champion!
Not making fun. You're going to become an undefeated
Fun of
champion.
me.
Okay, we got to do another round. We're getting towards the end. We're at the party now. Let's bring Kinich to this party. Let's do it. We're already over 100 wishes. Nope, we're just gonna keep going. Okay, another Chevy. Let's go. Another Chevy. C4. Literally C4. That's actually kind of a funny place to stop. I'll take more. I'll take more. All right, we're climbing above 60.
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised.
Oh, thanks.
You're here. Have some fruit juice. I got it specially for you two.
How did you know? That's Paimon's
Yeah, isn't
You look like
you're
you've
playing a
still
little
got
convoluted?
questions.
Why didn't you just get
Ask
the heroes
away.
of the past to join you in this age? That's true.
Because they had their own lives to live. The thought of telling them, abandon your families and everyone
Why did they
you
have to wait
love,
500
and
years?
come
Why
with me to
couldn't they
the
just
end
solve
of
it now?
time.
Or
For
then?
in 500 years, Natlan will be destroyed? It seemed too cruel. You could just as easily point out that everything in this world would come to an end eventually. But life is short. And beyond a point, it just doesn't seem real. Imagine if I said, let's leave right now, and go save the sun because it'll flame out in a few million years. It would sound quite ridiculous. I couldn't make them shoulder that burden with me. Besides, every generation will have its heroes, this one included.
But why have to wait?
The plan could still work without them. Or, of course, without me. But since I was the one who came up with the plan, I felt duty-bound to see it through to the end.
I'm suddenly remembering that portrait in your room. Was that your family from back then?
Yes, it was. So when
Yeah,
you asked me who
very
my
little
sister grew up to
information
be,
survived,
the truth is that very little information survives. From what I've been able to piece together, I can conclude with a reasonable degree of confidence that she ended up as an architect and artist. She played an instrumental role in rebuilding the scions of the Canopy tribe, designing and building many houses. But of
What?
course,
Come on.
none of her
that can't be
buildings
true.
are around anymore. Still, it was an impressive achievement, and I'm very proud of her. You feel loss keenly. It seems to stir up feelings of regret in you. But this is
She's on a
something
mission
I've
right
long
now.
since
She's
come
got to
to
fulfill
terms
that
with.
mission.
This is a war. And there can
Exactly.
be
No
no
time
war
to
without
mourn.
loss. I am already far more fortunate than those who lost their lives to the Abyss. The people of Natlan look to me as their Archon, and the weight of their expectations is mine to bear. I must see our fate through to the very end.
If you're already aware
no
of
matter
fate,
what I
then
may find
then
there.
she should know that, like, whether her plan's going to succeed or fail.
Yeah, doesn't that mean
Exactly.
the way everything ends has already been written, including your plan?
I suppose, but so what? Don't forget, time takes many forms. The
They're all
past, present,
equally
and
important.
future coexist, and all are equally important. Even if the future ends in destruction, there's still no reason to give up on the here and now. And it's precisely because we humans cannot know our fate that we will never give up on our struggle. This is a pivotal moment. We are still 2 heroes short. Well,
Oh.
3 to be precise. There's one further hero who I'm hoping to get on my
You already
side.
have me. You're already
Whatever
good.
it takes. Your resistance to the corrupting power of the Abyss is truly remarkable.
He's the
It
fate
would
changer
easily
because
make you an all-important
he is
figure in
unknown to the
upcoming
Leylands.
battle. If you agree to join us, you will not only gain my full
new
support in your
name.
journey, but
Would
I will
love
also
that.
forge a brand new ancient name for you.
The Descender.
Ancient names can be forged?
They can. Several strict conditions must be met, but If they couldn't be forged at all,
That's
then
true.
the number of
That's
them in
true.
circulation would have long dwindled to 0. Possessing an ancient name would mean that your adventures in Natlan are recorded in full. Your stories would be remembered by our people for all the years to come. The Ode of Resurrection may have temporarily lost its power, but still, take this as my personal guarantee that I shall never
Likewise.
let you fall. Just like in the Night Kingdom, I will be there for you. That is a promise I will fulfill at all costs.
Yeah, you don't have to promise
This
me anything.
nation
Just want to help out the
always
people.
honors its heroes.
For the people. Traveler, for the people.
Yeah, we can't just ignore the situation here.
Wonderful.
Oh, she's
Then
still
I'll
a
reach
name
out to
forger.
Shilonen right
Okay.
away. She's the one who will forge the name. We've never forged an ancient name for an Outlander before, but I trust she'll find a way.
I'm excited. And Shilonen can't come at a perfect moment.
My lord,
No.
we've received word that the Pyro
Who
Archon has
leaked?
lost much of her power. Although your injury complicates things, this is most certainly the opportune time to seize the Gnosis.
Victory and defeat are rules, not outcomes. I have never taken advantage of an
What if
opponent
she never
in a
gets her
time
power
of
back?
weakness, and I don't intend to start now. As for you, I must confess, I did not expect that little trick of yours to save the day.
He's the
no
guy.
matter how dense
He's
the
the guy in the
fog,
trailer.
as long as the sun remains, we cannot turn day into night. She could have dispelled it. She simply chose not to.
Interesting. She let it happen.
You don't have much time. And
But he's going to be
you're
one of the
injured
heroes,
on top
right?
of that.
Probably.
What do you plan to do next?
I'm beginning to see just how useful you may turn out to be.
Hold on. Need to ban someone. Thank you.
You heard something from here, didn't you?
Huh. The plot thickens. Wait, what did I get? I got an item. I got a gold item. What is that? Where is it in my inventory? Strange. Huh. Alright, well. That is certainly intriguing. We'll have to find out more in the next patch. And that's when I'll be streaming Genshin next. Because first, we have to pull our boy, Kinich. Finally, we got to use the lasso rope. Let's talk to him first. Hey, you gonna come by? Yeah.
My apologies. I knew more than I let on. Everything comes at a price, and most heroes aren't people who set out to become a hero. If you cling too tightly to your goal, you end up losing things that are far more precious. But in any case, we're now on the same page. I wonder how long before the two final heroes appear. From the Flower Feather Clan and the Masters
I bet the
of
Nightwind. The Nightwind one is the accomplice of Capitano. That will be the twist, the quote-unquote twist. Alright, hopefully in this 10. Come on, Kinich. We're above 120. Going to 130 total. About to start reaching soft pity here. 4-star is a book. Oh, Witsith. That's actually really good. I'll take that any day. Sucks it took this many wishes to get one, but that's where we're at. Okay.
could the children be up to?
Yeah, what could the children be up to? Let's go to the Scions of the Canopy. I think we need a little more of a scenic outcropping. Okay, Kinich. Let's go. This time for sure. Yes! There it is, 74.
Mali Pokinich. I don't believe we've met. If you'd like to request my services, please brief me on the job and state what you're willing to pay.
That's your pitch? Ugh, come on, man, you're killing me! You're supposed to tell them what a pro you are, play up your past experience, set their expectations high. Then you say, and that's why I charge a higher price than most. Don't you know anything about doing business? How did the almighty Dragon Lord How end up stuck in a contract with such a clueless moron?
Wow, he talks a lot. That's funny. Giving him interview advice. That's good. That's good. We still got 20k primos left. All right, that's good. Finally, we got him. We got him. Let's go. You can choose his form. A house form. Oh, he's got little, like, trading cards. I can't wait to start using them. This is going to be a lot of fun. But, unfortunately, we're going to have to do that next time. We are out of time. It's been 3 hours and 30 minutes. Ew. It's a long, long quest. But thank y'all for joining. You can see this VOD, if you missed any of it, over... Oh my gosh, got a lot of these to claim too. Over on YouTube. You can check clips and highlights here on Twitch. What else? We got Discord. You can go and join the Eastland family community. And of course, I'm live here on Twitch. I poll for people who join in. In fact, I'll do a standard poll or two because we got Fuzzy in here. Just because I feel like it. This is what we do. Okay, nothing. But, you know, we try. We keep pulling and we keep trying. I mean, it wasn't a great roll.
Good roll.
But,
all right. Maybe I'll take one more day off.
I'm going to be back
knock out the rest
with,
of the work once I'm feeling up to it.
I don't know when I'm going to be back, to be honest. Things are still pretty busy. But we still got Paper Mario we need to finish up, which has been forever since I played that. And then, I don't know what else I'm going to be streaming. I might pick up another game. But if you join the Discord, you can vote on what that game would be. And as always, I love you all very much. Please be sure to stay safe, stay healthy, and of course, stay positive. And I'll catch you guys next time for some more Paper Mario. Bye-bye.